we are here with game what? Week 5, game 4, week 4, something like that. Oh no, it's season 5, week 4. Thank you. Very professional TM. But it is going to be New York Nutbusters versus the one and only Rift Sharks. And this should be a pretty hype matchup. I think Rift Sharks did just take an L to the Spectres yesterday. We'll have to see if they're able to bounce back in this game versus New York Nutbusters. New York Nutbusters is also currently the team leading the league 2-0, I believe. Yes? No? Something like that? Who knows?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So far, they're the only team that hasn't been beat at all.
Yeah, they're putting up some insane numbers, as you can see on the Champions to Watch. Do you want me to stream my OBS, by the way, just so you can see everything?
No, I got it.
Okay. But yeah, we'll have to see. It looks like on the side of Rift Sharks, since they have like 10 players, we do kind of need to shout the roster here a little bit. They have Thomas, Jonah, Healy, Dean, and Layla for their starting roster. Looks like the anticipated matchup is going to be Blake versus Thomas. Thomas is a bit of more of an unknown, player compared to Blake. Has only played the 2 games top lane on the GP, lost both of them, but
do you know what rank he is?
He last placed. It's been like a year or 2 since he played ranked. He was like plat 2, almost diamond. I played with him quite a bit back in the day. This is one of my closer friends. I think he's a very good player. Might be a little washed up TM, but it really be like that sometimes, you know. Alright, what time is draft? It's 7:10, right? Have they started? Oh, we have gotten into draft. Let me switch to draft real quick. I'm for sure the most professional streamer on planet Earth. And it looks like New York Nutbusters is leading off with an Anivia, Zeri, and Blitzcrank ban. I'm surprised there's a Blitzcrank ban in here. Erico is not playing. And on the side of Rift Sharks, it is a GP, Rengar, and Caitlyn ban.
Probably for just because one GP's good, and also maybe for that Thomas target.
Yeah. Thomas is a pretty good
Thomas?
GP.
I wonder if he's top laning. I think so, right?
He is top laning. I'm just surprised that the Blitzcrank is still getting banned, not the GP, because
honestly,
Erico's not playing. But looks like the Caitlyn is banned away, and we see a first pick Ashe. Okay, Ashe is pretty good right now. It is a kind of a flex between ADC and support. You can go like the mandate builds, or you can go like a classic AD carry build. Looks like Rift Sharks is responding with the Varus pick, or the Varus AD carry probably.
Yeah, definitely. I know Dean's a big Varus lover.
Yeah, Chip's really good. Varus, one of those two.
One of those two, and whether or not he goes AP or AD is kind of fluctuating too. That's Jonah on the J4. J4 is really good, and J4 has not as many counters as a lot of junglers. So unless they like whip out the Kindred, you know.
Yeah.
Because I know Kindred's big counter for J4, which is why I've been seeing a lot of like Kindred players more. That's Kai'Sa, so they're doing that Ashe and Kai'Sa bot lane, which I think they did that before, I believe. Alex is their bot laner, I believe, and I know he is like Mastery 7 on Kai'Sa or something ridiculous.
Yeah, they're
big Kai'Sa.
Yeah, their Kai'Sa is pretty nasty if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Jarvan is like really strong right now. They did get like the AD ratio buff on their W, so this is like a really strong pick. Has a lot of synergy with like Varus. He can lock people in with like the ulti, and it looks like an Azir blind for Taxi. This champion is getting nerfed next patch, but is pretty good right now. Has a lot of range, a lot of utility.
Getting nerfed?
Yeah, it's like super prevalent in pro play. This is like a super big pro play pick. I'm surprised Taxi is whipping it out in the blinds, but I think it's a decent blind pick into Healy's champion pool from what we know.
I know Azir can be useful no matter what. Like if you know how to play him mechanically, and plus the Shurima shuffle's just a good ult in general, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And it looks
Karma.
Like it's Karma. So it should be Karma Varus versus the Ashe Kai'Sa. Karma Varus has like a lot of poke. This is like a very lane dominant setup.
Ooh, they banned the Kindred for the just in case they were gonna play it for the Jarvan.
And they're probably just gonna keep pinching out Mike's champion pool.
Ooh,
this is like these are like really good bans into the Jarvan. I think Viego does decently into the Jarvan. You can like ulti out of the pit and stuff. Cassio blind. Okay. All right, Cassio into the Victor, or not the Victor, the Azir. I cannot speak English, bro.
Roa Cassiopeia right now is really, really good. And
Yeah.
especially how you can just constantly spam E. Cass is just a
Yeah.
very rewarding character if you know how to play her, and
Yeah.
I can especially see Healy,
Whipping
Mage
it out.
Abuser 101.
Yeah. The builds are really good right now. There's the Rod of Ages into Saris Embrace. You do a lot of damage. You have a lot of
Yeah.
tankiness. You're so strong. It's so gross. Cosmic's pick. Okay.
Oh my god. I
This
wonder
is
how
pretty
that is
hype.
gonna go into the Jarvan.
I think it's decent because you can jump out of the EQ
Hmm.
combo. You can jump out of the pit. Uh,
Okay.
I think the only problem, like the only thing Jarvan is really good at right now is ulting onto the Ashe, which is like fine. Like you can get like a pretty
Yeah.
free pick, but Ashe
I
was
believe
always
this
going to be
is
throwing arrow first. So
Yeah, that's true. I believe it's Blake's turn. So I kind of wonder what he's gonna pick.
yeah, he is blind picking top. So we'll have to see. It's the Maokai. I'm asleep. I'm
Maokai!
asleep. I'm asleep.
Oh
Oh
my
my lord.
god.
I'm picking
No,
Blake
literally,
right now.
I've
PDF
literally
file
heard him
moment.
complain about Maokai so much. Literally earlier today, he was just like, I PDF file.
PDF file? Question mark? Huh?
Huh?
No way. We're gonna sit here and lock in a Maokai. That's
Yes,
crazy.
fucking boring. Oh my
I'm
god.
asleep. Someone get me a pillow. We're falling
Oh.
asleep to this draft, bro.
Oh my god. I mean, at least both teams. Ooh, the Shen against the Maokai.
This
I don't
is
know
like
how
a
that.
pretty solid. I think it's like an okay matchup for the Shen. Like Maokai can't really pressure you kill wise, and
Mhm.
then Shen can just sort of click R and pour onto the Jarvan that's ulting in. So
That's true. That's true. The
it does
Shen
kind
and
of
Jarvan.
block the Kha'Zix
Look at the
stuff
gif you
too.
just sent. I
Oh my
hate him. I
lord.
hate him. Oh, Blake being a menace again. Jesus Christ.
We could see like
Uh,
a I don't know. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting draft. I think Earthsharks is actually a little favored. They have a bit more of
yeah.
like the traditional frontline setup with like a Shen Jarvan, the Cassio
Yeah.
on top with like the Varus. There's like a lot of peel. There's a lot of the engage, disengage, like a lot of options to play the game. New York Nutbusters definitely has a decent comp though. They have the Maokai for like their frontline setups. A lot of like zone control with like the ultimate as well, and
Great
like with
picks,
the
too.
easier. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They have great pick potential. Wow. I feel like Rift Sharks is going to be more team fight heavy.
Yeah, the what is it? The Ash arrows, the Kaisa ulti on top with like the Azir
Yeah.
setups. There's a lot of options here, so we'll have to see. I will say it's pretty surprising. I have loved New York Nutbusters like drafts so far this season. I think this is like the first one where I'd say it's like a lot more even into like Rift Sharks. So we'll have to see how
Yeah.
they do this time around.
I'm really wondering how they're gonna continue drafting because I know last few games I've like seen all the comments just being like, who's doing New York Nutbusters draft, because I know it ain't Blake.
That was me. That's all me. I will 100% take credit on that. I have been dragging Blake's draft all up and down this season, bro.
That's
But like,
because Blake has like the most bizarre takes ever. Like we were
yeah,
arguing for a solid like 30 minutes about like Mordekaiser and like the potentials of Mordekaiser, and I'm a big Mordekaiser lover. You know how it be.
yeah,
But like
yeah, of course.
Blake is just like, I hate Mordekaiser, most useless champ ever. Alana, you play the all like worst champions top lane ever, because I play like Alawi and like Kale and stuff. And when I locked in Lilia, he was just like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. I really am wondering who's doing Blake's draft, or is it actually just Blake, or like astral projecting?
He's astral projecting. True. I think it's like a group effort. I think a lot
Sure,
of their team
yeah.
members are like really solid in like terms of draft. I've talked to like a lot of them about it. I think Mike knows a decent amount about jungle matchups and stuff, so it's like it's always good to have people
Okay.
that know that kind of stuff. And
Mm.
like I think they're talking about how PB is also doing like some of their draft stuff. If you ever
Ooh,
talk to like Taxi as well, I think that their entire team knows like a decent amount about draft, and having like a lot of voices to help contribute to draft is like super
Oh
important.
yeah,
I don't know.
they're all intelligent players. Like they all immediately know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they all present. They're also pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they all are vocal about everything. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
just because they're all like homies. So
yeah. Uh,
while I know Rift Shark has a strong like Dean and Healy.
yeah. Dean's like a very big voice on the team in terms of draft, so I think this it's
Yeah.
kind of showing in this draft. Like, they're really playing towards bot side, or they have like a lot of agency in bot side. Like, the Varus and the Karma should have like a lot of lane pressure into like the Ashe
Yeah.
and the Kaisa Karma's able
That's
to
true.
poke. Same with the Varus, and then you have like a J4 who can play for like a lot of different jungle lanes. Like this is like the best ganking jungler in the game right now. IMO with like the
Yeah.
shield buffs. So we'll have to
Isn't
see
just
how it
like
goes.
Jarvan like the best? Isn't like the meta for jungling right now just spam ganking?
Yes. Okay. So
Um,
there's two schools of thought when it comes to how you play jungle right now. IMO. So there's
Really
one.
like letting the dogs out.
I guess so. Apparently,
Can you invite me?
I can stream the thing if you want. I can also
Okay.
invite you as well. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Invite me, little guy. Thank you.
Okay, I'm on it. I'll stream it as well, just in case.
Cool, 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 cool.
But basically, back to my point. There's like two like sets of junglers right now that are really strong. There's like
Mm,
champions that are repeatedly full clearing. Champions like the Udyr, the Zac, Maokai. These champions are like looking to do like all six camps into like ganks on the side that they end up on. Typically, it's like what I've been doing on Udyr recently is like doing small camps, like the
mm,
wolves or raptors, depending on what side you're on, and then just pathing bot lane because that's like the strongest side of the map right now. Or you
mm-hmm.
do like these three camp junglers into gank, stuff like the Jarvan, the Elise, like these level 3 ganking junglers, and then you just sit in lanes forever and then occasionally do one camp. So uh, I think both jungle sides are like pretty good right now. I am
Okay.
more of a sequence jungler where you like play for like the full clear, but definitely
Mm.
ganking junglers are like really strong right now and should not be underestimated by any
Yeah.
means. TM.
What do you think's better, red side or blue side?
Um, I
Because
think
I know my team's been trying to pick red side mainly.
I think both sides are really good right now. I think if you're a team like New York Nutbusters or like versus Spectres, where you're trying to like have prio on like Caitlyn picks, or like if there's like a really strong pick that you really want, like Caitlyn or Udyr or stuff like that, I think it's better to go blue side. But in games where
Mm.
you have where the top lane matchup matters a little more. Like in this game where I think you want to counter pick a player like Blake, I think blue side is a little bit better, or red side's a little bit better, stuff like that. So
Okay, and just to make the names clear, Rengargle My Nuts is Mike, right?
yes, LP
Okay, and then
Tsundere is Taxi,
that's what I thought.
TSM
Okay.
Tactical is Alex, base name by the way,
Yeah,
and X Plane Bagel X is PB.
yeah, and
Uh,
then obviously Chemtech Lamar.
yeah, true. This is his best name by the way. No doubts about it.
Really? I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't
absolutely.
know.
This is one of his top
I
10 it's top 5 for sure. It's like
Oh yeah, definitely top five. But like I don't know. What like I'd have to look at the list again. There's one that made me like laugh. I think
yeah,
about it all the time actually.
I think it's also like this is like one of the least offensive names. Like,
That's also really true. Like this is definitely a name that we can see on stream.
yeah, this is a
Compared
name
to
where I
like
could sit here and be like, yeah, this is like
and
a funny name when it's like
you
not
know
contestable to you. Like,
yeah.
I
No,
don't
I
know.
get that.
Yeah.
Some of his other names weren't very like
Like Big
streamer
Fat
friendly.
Chinaman, maybe
Yeah,
not the most
maybe not.
maybe not the
Maybe
most streamer friendly name, but
maybe not all about that. Yeah, not really. I want to find the list again. I really want to find the list.
true. But anyways, I think my new name, Goofy Guy, is one of my better works. TM. Uh,
I saw that and I was on call with Jonah and I was just like, who is Goofy Guy Riz before Jonah had realized that it was your name change and he was like, oh, that's hilarious. Who is that? That's so funny. And I was like, oh my god, it's Mason. Oh
yeah,
no.
one of my better works. TM.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we have spectator delay for like a minute. I'll go get some water because I'm already dying of thirst. I will be right back. Be back
Okay.
before spectator delay ends. Entertain the crowd, TM.
Oh god. Um we have this is a stream. This is certainly a stream. Um I'm really excited for this game, actually, especially because the last game against Spectres was really, really close. So they had all three games. I believe Rift Sharks won the first one. I might be wrong. I caught it late because I was at work. And then Spectres won the other game, and then the third game was really close until like a certain point. But it was definitely, I would think this season is honestly the most interesting. I'm really looking forward to how the teams go in the future. I'm also just I am so entertained by the Nutbusters, especially as a team player. Just because this is gonna be such a funny season because of the Nutbusters. A lot of people have been brought in this season compared to other seasons, so like this this season gameplay has a lot of new people like frontlining rosters. And it's like rapidly growing. The server is getting a lot more. It's getting huge and getting bigger by the day, honestly. And I wasn't really expecting that as someone who's been watching over the server for a long time. I only joined about like sometime around last year, but and I was silent for a while. And then I was a sub for Mimi's team last year. But no, like it's definitely growing at a rapid pace, and I don't think anyone's anticipating how fast it would grow, especially not Dean, because a lot of things need to be constantly worked on, like the website bugs. I know Stanley is putting a lot of effort into the Scrim bot, as Scrim bot. I know, like I was talking to Stanley previously today, and how it was like a collected effort, like kind of made in one night, but then just working on overtime. But Scrimbot's hilarious. I think this server is just growing a lot more rapid pace than we ever could have expected to. But both these teams are incredibly strong. Ooh, look at these skins. I love that Cassiopeia skin. That's so pretty.
I have returned. Hello. I
Pretty
got a
skin.
sandwich for later.
Your sandwich?
Yeah, just a ham and cheese sandwich. Nothing crazy.
Okay. The rooms look pretty normal. Nothing out of the usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cleanse. Both ADCs have cleanse. So
Yeah, that's pretty standard. You want cleanse into
yeah.
the Ash. I think cleanse is decent into the Karma and the Varus ulti later on. Uh, the Kha'Zix setup is actually a little different. A lot of like solo queue Kha'Zix is more of like these first strike setups where you're playing for
Yeah.
more assassinations.
But
The
that's for
Conquer.
like solo queue. I can see the
Yeah.
Conqueror being more useful for like team based play.
Yeah, Conquer plus like Gore Drinker and the Ghost. This is like a
Yeah.
pretty common like pro play Kha'Zix setup
Mm.
where you get like a lot more damage in with like your evolved Q and you can get like a lot more rotations off. I am curious as to what Jarvan runes Jonah is running. I've been going in
Conqueror.
Genius Hunter in my Jarvan builds with Gore
Interesting.
Drinker and Fimbulwinter. It's like a lot of fun. You can get like a lot of
Oh
shields.
my god, look at this. Are you seeing this 5-man invade?
Hold on, I'm still loading in for
Oh, there's a 5-man invade right now of basically New York Nutbusters just ran decided to poke him a little, and it looks like Jarvan and Karma are still sitting there waiting for them to come in, but they just basically poked their head into Rift jungle and was just like, "Hey guys," and then left. Okay.
Wait, what time are you at?
I am at 117.
I think I'm like 2 seconds ahead of you. Hold on, let me just pause and uh unpause real quick.
Okay.
Alright. I'm at 27, 8, 9.
I'm at 30.
Okay, cool.
31.
We're around the same time.
Okay, cool.
Alright, and it looks like the Kha'Zix is opting for a topside start
Rift Sharks,
into
Rift Sharks Blue is warded by both teams.
and it looks like they don't know where the Kha'Zix is starting, but Maokai is going to be late to lane where bot lane does show up first, so they do know that the junglers should have started topside. I will say I do like the topside start from the Kha'Zix. You can have a lot of impact into like these two squishy bot laners if you like spam gank that early. Although it is like really easy lane setups into the Maokai. So
Yeah. I really like Owen's comment, everyone is playing Ashe support wrong. As Hong is resident Ashe support now, apparently.
yeah,
Oh my god.
it is a pick we have utilized a lot.
Yeah, I see it so often.
Yeah, Hong also has played like the Ashe ADC, so they have like not a lot of knowledge of like how the champion works. So I don't blame them, TM. Taxi does get an early ward into Jonah's jungle, so they know he's transitioning into the top side as well.
Ooh. Oh, PB's already getting rid of the wards bot side.
Yep. And it looks like Jonah did opt for the blue smite instead of the green smite on Jarvan. I do like this. I think Jarvan can utilize the tempo a little more than the tankiness, especially.
Oh yeah. Because isn't Yeah, I think the movement speed too.
Yeah,
Just
I like the movement speed a
absolutely
lot
help.
since the shield got nerfed. I think it's fine though,
Ooh.
either way. Like, both are really good, so it's really just a playstyle difference, IMO.
Yeah. Looks like Thomas has Blake shoved up all the way with a huge wave. Um,
Yeah.
but both junglers can't really make anything out of it as Kha'Zix is bot side. So
Yeah.
whether or not that's intentional, you know.
Yeah. Bot lane, from the side of Rift Strikes is also pushed as well, so I'll have to see if they'll be able to match that.
That is
If
true.
they sense out the
Oh.
Kha'Zix gank. Looks like they did get a ward done, so they know not to play too far up into the Kha'Zix.
Oh god.
Healy is getting poked out by the...
Hey, they also burned through mana real quick.
Yeah. This is like pretty standard though, like,
Yeah,
Azir with
has
the
such
extra
bad.
range.
Yeah, Cass has such bad mana issues, and unless you perfectly time every single E, it's so hard.
Yeah.
You just run out of mana so quickly. But the early, as soon as you can get Roa, is so super helpful. I've been playing a lot of Cass. I love Cass. She's such a cool character.
Yeah. What a girl boss, honestly. Her lore is really funny
Super.
though.
I love her lore. It's so funny. Oh, is that a Kha'Zix in a bush I spot?
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Definitely a
is
little
Jonah
too far
counter
up.
ganking? Ooh. Oh, wait, I
Yeah.
think he's saying never mind.
Not really much either jungler can do here.
That's true.
It
Is
is
Draven
quite
more of an
cognizant
early
of the game.
jungler, or?
Jarvan is definitely more of an early jungler than Kha'Zix. I think
Okay.
Kha'Zix scales a little bit better than the Jarvan, honestly. Like, once you
Okay.
get like more evolved under your belt, Kha'Zix tends to do a little bit better in fights. Jarvan
Mm,
will always have the Cataclysm though, so it's like super easy to
okay.
execute. Versus like Kha'Zix, you have to play like around your cooldowns and stuff, so it's like a little harder to play the Kha'Zix late game. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hog saying Cass is a snake. Yeah, bro, but she fought someone and did some things in her lore, bro. It's cool. I promise.
No, I love her little short, like lore and her short stories. They're
Uh,
trading. Oh, the
oh,
flash.
the
Thomas?
flash! Wish the flash E, but I like the effort,
Oh.
honestly.
Yeah,
The
they're both
sapling?
so close, and Blake has no mana, so
Yeah, no punish.
it looks like Thomas is just gonna take that back and leave.
Yeah, a little bit of a wet noodle fight moment. That flash was a little sussy amogus, but
A little. It was a little. It was
Yeah.
certainly a flash.
yeah.
He has no mana and no what? What is Hong saying?
And no bitches. That's crazy. No way we use
Oh my
derogatory terms towards women on in
Wow.
Twitch chat, bro. That's fucked up, man. Crazy.
Crimson is literally number one. Dean is literally number one woman
True.
supporter.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. Healy is super low on health and mana again. Jarvan's back there.
Not
They
a
just
whole
got-
lot happening. Jarvan
Yeah.
is
Oh,
opting
there's
for
not
the
even-
Caulfield's start. This
Yeah.
does amp your clear a little bit. The CDR is a little bit better early game than
Yeah.
other stuff. I'm surprised that you're opting for like the Caulfields over like the Iron Spike, which helps your clear timer a lot on Jarvan, but I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I
know
would say
nothing
stuff
about
about this top lane trade, but it's fucking top lane trades. Like, who the fuck cares, man?
Yeah.
Nothing is gonna come of this trade, bro.
We
You're
haven't
just
even
trading
gotten-
for fun or what?
We haven't even gotten first blood in almost 7 minutes,
Yeah.
which I think is really interesting. Jarvan's running up. Never mind. He's no longer running up. Maokai's also hard to gank just
Yeah.
because of little totem guys. I have no idea. I refuse to play Maokai because I'm not
the
a...
saplings.
yeah. I'm not a meta slave. Sorry.
True. Well, I think you're on the wrong team if you don't want to be a meta slave. Come on, man.
That's so true, but everyone keeps making jokes because I only like to play like aesthetically pleasing characters, which also tends to be women.
That's
Or, like,
base.
So like characters with like good lore or like they're pretty. So like
No, that's base. That's so base.
so, like, I remember like playing more when I was playing more top. They were just like, Alana, you should play Malphite. You should play Malphite. Like, and I was like, no. Why do you guys always put me on Mordekaiser duty? And they're just like, well, are you gonna play Malphite? And I'm like, no, no,
Wait, that's
I'm not.
fucked up, bro.
I refuse to play ugly characters. I'm sorry. I'm not playing the mountain. Andromeda.
Okay, ulti coming out from
Alana's
Healy,
a
just stopping the
raging
play there.
Lysandra. That's so true. Yeah. No, I just refuse to play ugly characters. So like that's why I play like hot girl bosses like Seraphine and stuff.
True. Okay.
Healy is getting
Wait, but
really
Irelia's
bummed
lore
out.
sucks, bro. Huh?
Aurelia's lore does kind of suck, but I think it's cool how she chopped off an arm at 14. Honestly, I
Okay,
feel
you
like
know
I would.
what? That's kind of slow, but like,
Yeah, no,
other
like
than
she
that,
popped off.
kind of meh.
I also just think about how it's interesting for the imagine the perspective of the like I like how they didn't make her older. You know, she was 14 when she had to endure that amount of trauma. But anyway, lore dump. Oh, is Healy
Yeah.
almost dead?
Looks
Oh,
like the
Healy
Scorch
lived.
Comet is really putting in dividends for Taxi,
Ooh.
though. Just having a lot of lane
Oh
pressure.
yeah. But Cass is gonna stomp later. Like
Yeah.
um.
Jetta
Oh,
is just chilling in a bush. They know
he's
he's
just
here.
chilling.
Does hit the EQ onto the Kai'Sa. The ulti coming out and the flash coming out from Kai'Sa.
Still nothing comes from it. I wonder if we're gonna get first blood
I think it's
soon.
worth to trade the Jarvan ult for the flash, though.
Yeah, no, I agree because Jarvan literally can just be a death sentence half the time. No one's even tried anything for Dragon yet, which I think is kind of
Yeah.
surprising.
No objectives started up yet. Looks like the Kha'Zix is opting for the Dirk instead of the Gore Drinker Rush, so we're still getting some lethality items. Looks like Maokai is
Okay.
kind of winning out on these trades, but once again,
Yeah.
this is still a top lane matchup. I'm like half
Ooh.
asleep watching these trades, bro.
It's just top lane, bro. It's just top lane.
True.
This is so
Maokai does have
lame.
a little more sustain than the Shen though in these fights with his passive, so
Yeah, and looks like that New York Nutbusters is a whole 1K, more than 1K gold lead. So.
looks like Kha'Zix is chilling in this bush. The shuffle into
Ooh.
the Kha'Zix, and it looks like this should be first
Oh.
blood. Well played from the side of New York Nutbusters. Good proactive uses of their ultimate. Oh, and
Ooh.
the Kha'Zix smites
course
away
you
the
gotta
grab. Oh wait, the Ash Arrow
Oh,
coming out, and
tackle.
then oh, and this
No
should be
more
just a
Jonah.
dead Jarvan. Well
Yeah,
played.
no more Jonah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kha'Zix does not have smite for that, but they're gonna secure the first dragon. They can't really do anything to contest that with their mid laner and their jungler both dead.
Yeah, super well played from the side of New York Nutbusters. Very good ulti
Yeah.
setup from Taxi and Mike just sitting in the bush ready to scoop up the kill.
Yeah, no, and plus oh my god, Taxi has been like pushing Healy almost completely out of lane the whole time.
Yeah, it looks like Jarvan is opting for the Eclipse setup. We talked about this yesterday on stream. It's really good into like squishier teams to build like the Eclipse, because you
Really?
can just
Okay.
one-shot the bot lane, in theory.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And you have like the shield and tankiness still because of the AD buff ratio buffs.
I wonder how I can see people's items. I'm not quite sure how to see people's items in the Spectator League mode. Oh, wait, can I? No.
You can pull up the scoreboard, I'm pretty sure. It'll tell you there.
Aha! I can, you're right.
Yeah. Non-spectator user TM.
Just leave me alone. I just watch people's streams. I'm
That's
silly.
fair. Looks like
Wait, is Cass going? I think Cass is going Leandries rather than
I think
Out of
this is the
Ages.
components for Crown of the Shattered Queen.
It
Which,
could be, but a lot of people more take like Leandries is more popular than Crown of the Shattered Queen. But I can see why they would take Crown of the Shattered Queen, as that like kind of was like Cass's item for a long time rather than Leandries. People just started slapping. People slap Leandries on anything, you know. Like the other
Yeah.
day, I saw Lux Leandries and I was like, huh, what? But you know,
I think it is a Crown. It just because of the
okay, that was
Kha'Zix,
an
I
app.
guess. Kindle
was
Gem
an-
should build into the Crown and not the Leandries, because Leandry builds out of Phoenix
Oh
Codex.
yeah, your Kindle gem. I didn't even see the Kindle gem. I just
I
saw the
got
last
you. Don't
chapter.
worry.
True, true,
The
true,
Crown
true, true.
plus the
Both junglers
Seraph
have dirt.
should make you super tanky, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
mind it, but it is really easy for Taxi to just poke off the Crown of the Shattered Queen shield, so
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how much value you're going to get out of that instead of
I
just the
don't
raw
know.
tankiness from Roa. Looks like
Yeah, I
Jenna
don't know.
is looking for this, though.
Ooh, I don't know if I
Could
would
be
have
a
gone
play.
Roa or Leandries.
Varus is here, too, maybe?
Ooh,
Looks like Jenna might go for it. Could be a flag
I
and
don't
drag
think he
steal.
will. It's 2v3. I don't think they're gonna take that, especially with
Yeah.
Healy having the weaker side of mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kha'Zix just secures it and backs up.
I think Mike went the Q evolve, right?
Not sure.
But it doesn't tell us? Oh, okay. Replay sucks. Anyways, I think based on the claws that he has, hold on, let me look.
He got eclipsed off that back, so.
Wait, did he go R evolve?
No idea. Cass got
Cannot tell.
Everfrost. We both were wrong. Everfrost.
Okay. No, Everfrost does build out of the Kindle gem as well. I'm stupid, but I
Oh
thought
yeah.
Crown might
You're
have been
fired. You're
true.
actually fired.
Fired as a
Um,
caster TM.
True. I wonder what Blake's gonna go first. A Sunfire, maybe?
Sunfire's
Okay.
probably good. It's
Yeah.
decent into the Shen. It looks like he is just out trading. Healy flash it, ulti, whiffing.
Oh.
Whiffs the Everfrost as well, and the Herald does get the
Oh, there's
charge
the
off.
Ashel. Ashel misses. That's good.
Yeah. Good for
PB's
Thunder
really
Strikes.
PB's really been throwing the Ashels mid at like 3 times already.
Yeah, that's pretty fair though, honestly. Just like you have the Ash ulti, might as well use it for fun, you know? No real
Oh
downside to it.
yeah. Yeah. I think bot lane honestly seems pretty even. I
Yeah.
really
Alex is
um
picking has a decent CS lead, like a 20 CS lead on Dean,
yeah.
which is pretty good.
Yeah, no, Alex already has a 150 gold bounty, just because of the CS.
Yeah, Dean has 2 plates though, so I'd say like the
That
gold
is
is
true.
about even for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold on, let
Uh,
me check who has the item diff. Shen did rush the Heart Steel just into the
Ooh,
Maokai. I think this is
okay.
fine, just because your tanks
And
trading
then,
into each other. You'll hit each
yeah,
other.
and then Blake got the Sunfire, so
Yeah. I think they'll
it's
have more usage in fights if they go the Radiant Virtue. I'm sure Blake is
so
balding about
true.
it, but
I
who
hate
cares?
Radiant Virtue, dude.
Yeah,
It's such
item
a
is kind of
stupid item.
cringe.
Yeah. Um, Jarvan also has his Eclipse now,
Yep.
and I wonder, Dean's probably just gonna go Shield Bow on
Yeah,
Barret.
this should
Yeah.
be a shield bow setup.
Shield bow moment. And I wonder what Karma's gonna go for that.
I imagine it's probably a Moonstone angle here. These fights will probably be like decently long with like a Shen, a Varus,
Yeah, that's
stuff
what I'm
like that.
thinking
So
too.
I think the Moonstone could help you out in the fights. Although Shirelia's could get you into the fights and help you stick in the fights longer. So I think both
Yeah.
options are pretty decent here.
Yeah,
Could be
I
a
think
dragon fight here breaking out soon.
ooh, yeah. Um but it looks like it's a 4v3 if it does, because Healy's backing.
Yeah, Shen does
Wait,
have ulti
Healy.
though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um
Shen is
he
looking for
he
this.
cannot get the scuttle. He cannot get the scuttle. No. Tragic.
No blabber moment for this scuttle.
No scuttle. Oh my god, top is so boring.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep panning us up here. This is like the most wet noodle shit we'll ever see in
I
our lives, bro.
know.
What's
The
the point,
fucking
man?
manual cam just keeps going to the automatic cam just keeps going up there, and I'm just like, dude, this is so boring.
Yeah, looks like. Wait, is
Um,
that? I think that is an R evolve for that skin. I think. Don't quote me
You
on
think?
that.
Okay.
Mecha Kha'Zix is like super weird on like R evolves, and it doesn't. He doesn't have the Q evolve, so because he
Okay.
changes his walk animation if you Q evolve.
Varus got shield bow.
Looks like second dragon is just secured for the
Yeah.
side of Rift Sharks.
Yeah, it's not
Dragon
really
is hit by the
contested.
ulti.
Ooh, does he get out? Flash. That was a great flash.
The
Oh
Shen
my
ulti
god.
coming down as well does manage to save him, but nothing really gained out of it either.
Yeah, but it was. I don't know. I feel like the next time they have to use it because there's nothing big coming up either.
Yeah.
And then TP top to
just
constantly
defend the
defend tower.
Oh.
Um, got the tier stacking. This is a really slow game. I'm noticing it's mainly just
Yeah,
it,
but
it's really meticulous trades. Like I know sometimes like Andromeda with like Zach and Zach and Cam, we just be going in like
Yeah.
definitely when we shouldn't. Like we
Just
all
for
know
fun.
this. Just we're very for fun gamers, and like we're not like super meticulous trades, but like they're everything is so like strategically placed. This feels very
yeah, you can see from the side of New York Nutbusters, they're using their timers really well. Like they know
Yeah.
PB has
Oh, yeah.
like the roam advantage when they just finish shoving in a wave to start off these
It's-
dragons. So
yeah. It seems like they always can tell where Jarvan is.
yeah, they're tracking.
Yeah,
him.
like
Jarvan has been really good this game.
they're always pinging him. Yeah, they've got his tracking done really well. I think Jonah has to come up there because yeah, No, they track jungling really well, which I
Yeah.
think it's so important to track jungling.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice
the Ashe
dodge.
ulti coming
Okay.
out. The
Yeah,
Maokai ult
cause
coming out as well. We're burning a couple
if
ultis here. Get nothing
yeah,
though.
cause if that Ashe ult hit the Ashe ulti or the Maokai ulti hitting, honestly, this game is a total death sentence. Cause then they can just completely secure the kill.
Yeah, like the pick potential on their side is like insane here.
Yeah.
It's like
Blake did get
Cassio.
tower and does have a decent gold like min farm lead above it. The farm lead between the two ADCs are getting smaller. It looks like Rift Shark's bot and mid switched, probably because Healy was struggling against the outrageous poke of the Azir, but Varus is pretty even with the outrageous poke to Azir,
Yep.
so I can see that being a lot better. Oh, Cam just pinged you saying just got triple banned. Are you proud?
That's my jungle prodigy TM.
That's literally my jungle. That's so true.
Looks like New York Nutbusters is also gonna start off the second Herald here. They're just like
Yep.
kind of slowly choking out Rift Sharks. Very meticulously
Yeah,
played here.
they don't have a lot of objective control.
Yep.
But who would you say outscales the other? You know, just because of
Uh,
the cast.
I don't think either team really outscales. I think Varus kind of outscales everyone on the side of like Meta or New York Nutbusters, but
You
I
do
almost
not
said
know
Meta
teams.
Busters. But like
Metabusters.
I don't know. It's like kind of hard to play the Varus here because the Maokai can just throw the ulti into you and you just can't move. Like it's kind of hard. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
no,
it's like
yeah.
guaranteed for either side. You know?
That's true. That's true. I'm not quite sure. I think just because of the Varus and the Cassiopeia, though, I think they have a better late game.
Yeah.
And they're playing smart. They're playing safe.
Yeah.
So
Looks like
Azir
the
did just
Nashers.
get Nasher's Tooth
Yeah.
though, and the Leandry, so that poke is gonna hurt.
Yeah, a lot of damage for the side of this Azir right now.
It looks like Azir is going top while Maokai is still bot, just shoving in the Cassiopeia, but I think she'll have Healy will have an easier time against the Maokai just because range.
Wait, Mike did R into W evolve. This is like an actual pro play setup, which is very fair. Like the R
That
evolve
is.
is typically really good in
I honestly wouldn't expect anything different of Mike.
yeah. I mean Q evolve is like more fun because you get
Yeah.
like more damage off, but the
Silly.
W and the R evolve is like a lot more utility. Like you get a lot of stealth for
Ooh.
free. Oh, Jungle Smite
Oh.
gets it. The ulti flash from the side of
Ooh, I think he's.
Dean Jones, and it looks like
Yep.
Mike should go down here. Well played, just to get people here. Thomas did dash in, but did whiff the taunt. Looks like PB might be caught out here. Flash coming out,
PB
but
gets out.
manages to get out. The Maokai ult coming out, but doesn't manage to hit anyone. He is looking though. Drops
That's
the
a.
miasma on top of the Azir.
Ooh.
Chunking them
Cassiopeia
out
is
quite a bit. Joe
burning.
is looking in.
Yeah.
Maokai is
Cassiopeia's
exhausted
burning.
here. Healy
We got the
flashes
Healy
in.
flash.
The ulti coming out. The Shen ult coming down on top. Varus is
Ooh.
just able to poke them out, and it looks
Oh,
like
Shurima shuffle.
Yep.
Okay.
the Kaisa does manage to pick up one there, and it looks like the dragon should go to the side of Rift Sharks here. Thomas dashing under the tower for that hard steel proc.
Nice.
Kind of based
This-
just to get the extra
this-
HP, but
This is a huge turn of events for
Rift Sharks here.
huge-
Definitely a
yeah,
nice amount of gold to get into
absolutely.
your pocket.
Oh, definitely, and especially because two of those kills
Arrow
went
coming
towards
Maokai
two of
is
those
here.
kills went for Varus. I don't think Layla gets out of this.
Yeah, Dean might be caught here as well though.
Dean
Smite
might
coming
be-
out. Kha'Zix is looking. The Q slow.
Ooh,
And the cleanse comes out, but it doesn't matter. Looks like Blake is just too
Ah,
tanky for the Maokai here. The Radiant
Yeah.
Virtue has been picked up, so looks like New York Nutbusters are pinging Baron. This is a really smart call here. I do
Yeah.
like the Baron call. You have the Kaisa damage. I don't know why. T
It's
just came to
okay.
my mind, bro. I cannot speak English, but the Kaisa here, the Kha'Zix ISO damage. You have a lot of Baron shred, so.
I think they forgot that they had the I think they forgot that they had the oh my god, why am I forgetting what it's called? Shelly.
Yeah.
They
it's
forgot
fine,
that
though.
they had Shelly. But it's kind of funny. But it did get rid of that tower. That was a very, very quick Baron with
Yep.
Azir and Kaisa and Ashe there. Can't really do
Yeah.
anything about that, you know?
Yeah, and the
Except,
7k gold lead to the New York Nutbusters.
ooh,
Really good
yeah,
TP punish from the side of Blake. Super well played.
yeah.
Would never play tanks. Blake, here abusing Maokai. You have become the
Wow,
very thing you
abysmal
sword to
mask.
destroy or something. That's crazy,
Wait, I
bro.
said I said abysmal mask. Jesus Christ! I keep fixing up Radiant Virtue and Abyssal Mask because in my head they look similar.
Silicon, this is game 1, by the way. So, no one's won yet.
In one, yeah.
Looks like a Black Cleaver second for the Kazakhs. This is really good. It gives you tankiness and the ability haste, so I kind of like it a lot from the side of Mike.
Yeah, I'm shocked that people are still picking Ashe support because didn't Sickle get like nerfed pretty hard? So like they want to stray away from ADC supports. So like and a lot of ADC-esque supports will go Sickle, such as Senna, Ashe, like Jhin, you know.
I think this. I'm not sure if the sickle nerfs are out yet. It might be,
Oh,
to be honest.
I have no idea. I have
But
no
yeah.
idea. I just know it's gonna be out soon. I think the Karma notably did go Shaurelia, so I think that's interesting for the engage. I don't know if I like it more than the Moonstone, but I think both are
Pretty good
fine.
here. Yeah.
And also Healy with the Rallies is definitely going to be a team fighting menace.
Yeah, a lot of slows coming out with the Everfrost. You have a lot of utility here.
Yeah, but Kaisa's going to be doing big damage because she's got the Kraken Slayer and the Navores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
That's
this
gonna be
build. The
massive.
Q damage is so much. Blake is on the flank here with the ward. Ulti
Alright.
coming out from the Ashe.
Yeah.
Thomas is opting to block the ulti here. Looks like
He's just so beefy that I think it's
Yeah.
fine, you know?
everyone does manage to get out here.
Yeah.
Just a couple ultis straight up back and forth. A good arrow from PB though, just to try to burn things, see what happens. Good engagement.
Yeah,
there,
it seems like Layla's been taking like all of the arrows, which I don't know if it's an accident or not, but I think it's better than like the ADC taking it, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's best if Thomas takes it though, like the Shen.
That's true, but if Thomas isn't there, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, the signups for tonight are pretty silly. It's the signups for tonight are double Meta Busters draft. Oh boy. There's a Maokai
There's an
top
Evelyn
signup
there.
tonight.
What the fuck? Sheikah? Okay, never mind. These are base drafts. What the fuck?
Oh, did you see what Silico said? My bad. I hope both teams lose for picking tanks top snooze laners.
True. Real.
True.
That's so base. That's
Base
so
Silico once
base.
again. Oh my god. And I just noticed that Shen has Sunfire too now.
Wow, I'm so
This is
asleep,
gonna
bro.
be-
Someone put me to bed, man.
Really boring. Really
Yeah.
boring. They're really I think New York Nutbusters is gonna secure. They're prepping for that
Oh,
dragon
ulti
already.
coming out.
Ash arrow already. Just tossing out.
Yeah, I mean, just use the cooldown while you have it, honestly. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no, because it's so short too, is that you can just abuse it. Why is the cooldown so short? I really don't understand that. But
That's
what do I know? Riot Games, small indie company.
true. Looks like they might try to set up for this Infernal fight. I think 5v5.
Oh, yeah.
New York Nutbusters has a lot of ways to play the fight, so we'll have to see how they choose to go for it.
I think 5v5. I think 5v5 Rift Sharks might have the better hand with that.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
not
depends
with
on how
that
the
health.
fight starts, though.
Yeah, definitely. Because if it's kind of like a sneaky like bush cheese start,
Yeah,
New
I
York
think it
Nutbusters is
definitely
gonna
favors
stomp on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got heavy engage from New York Nutbusters with the Ash poke and the Azir.
The saplings are
hurt.
just buying so much space.
Yeah.
Looks like they're just opting to give
Ooh.
this, though.
Yeah, I don't really think they have a choice. I don't think they can contest that with New York Nutbusters already being there. I don't think there's a thing they can do because they positioned already a minute ahead.
Yeah.
Jonah's getting Scuttle, and there's 2 control wards next to each other, chilling.
Hanging out.
Oh my god, Rex in chat. OMG, is that my... I'm not gonna say that word.
No, you should say it. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead,
I don't
Kirby.
want to. You can't make me smile.
True. It is me casting with
Oh,
my
God.
wonderful co-host, Alana. So, looks like the
This is
Kazakhs
the
is
big-
opting for the Sorellas as well.
This is the baby girl cast. Ooh,
True.
wait. That was a cast ult. Can she?
Healy
Oh.
is still getting one shot though. The Zero just does so much damage.
Oh,
They're on like the
yeah.
Rabadon's components as well, so I don't know why Healy is ever taking that fight. Also, I think they're like 2 levels down. Hold on.
Yeah. It is kind of a Cass does have the early start to it. Looks like they're gonna want to do Baron again right
Yeah, this
away.
is super free.
Yeah. No, they're like Rift Sharks is not in such a good spot, especially with Healy just losing that to Azir and Azir having Rabadons now. Like, hooey. It's not
Yep.
looking too good.
It is not looking too hot. Dean does have the Rage Blade completed on the Varus, the 3 items.
Ooh.
This is pretty strong.
As long as Thomas just basically stands in front of Dean, I think they have a really good shot of just picking out their backline, especially the
The
Ash
ulti coming out from
arrow,
the
the
Ash.
Jarvan. That
Jarvan
was
has
a
to
good
flash
flash.
out. Taunt from Thomas coming out onto the
Ooh.
Azir. W does
Kaisa
whiff. Kaisa's in them though, and it looks
Ooh.
like they do win out on this fight. But the Kha'Zix is on the backline into the Varus. Looks like the Shen ult does come out. The Jarvan combo does hit, but Thomas does get kited out, and the Kha'Zix is just too tanky with the Eclipse and the Black Cleaver setup. So
That Kaisa being behind the team all of a sudden was a
yeah.
little weird, and that definitely got that Kaisa killed. Like,
1 for 3 is definitely not it, but the side of New York Nutbusters just has too many carries to play around. So
no, they didn't like. Even if with the one player dying, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if Rift Sharks can come back from this.
what was
Because
that Kaisa positioning? That was like by Pie Cooks. So true.
oh my god. Yeah, no, both 4-1 jungle and Azir mid. It's just looking nasty, honestly.
Yeah, this Baron should be able to help them close out the game. They have the Azir Siege, they have the
Oh
Kaisa
yeah.
and the Ash Poke, so this should be able to close out the game for them. Looks
Yeah,
like the Kaisa. I don't know if Kaisa can actually evolve quite yet. I think they could
I
actually.
don't
Never
know.
mind with the Berserker Gears. Doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
you're right. Yeah, PB also notably hasn't even died. That's how like
Yeah.
poke heavy it is.
Yeah, Azir also has
Here
the
goes-
death cap, so they are like doing a lot of damage.
Have fun, be safe. Text me when you get there. Get buff. My roommate just went to the gym.
Let's go.
Bye-bye.
W
That's
Gym.
good. She's getting gains.
Let's go.
'Cause
Healy
her
is
and I
also
wanna-
level 15, so
Her and I want to start lifting. Oh yeah, true.
so based.
Oh my god,
So-
Blake hasn't even died. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
the
I hate
Maokai.
tanks.
The
Snooze.
tree, baby.
Snooze. I hate tanks. I hate tanks. I hate tanks with demonic embrace.
True. Not much really happening. Just the Azir poking down the team, shoving out waves with
Yeah.
their Baron. Nothing really too crazy happening, honestly. Just trying to close out the game here.
I don't think there is a ton of anything.
Oh,
that
Varus
they
does
can
hit the
do. A
ulti.
Scrim, a
The
shuffle.
ulti coming out
Oh.
from the Jarvan, but just gets ripped apart. The Azir does burn the stopwatch in the Jarvan ulti. The cast
Yeah.
miasma is down,
Ooh.
so they do get a pick onto the Azir here.
The
Looks like the
Jarvan
Maokai
ult
is
setup,
here, though.
the Jarvan ult setup, even if Jarvan does die,
The
like
Kha'Zix
it's still
does stealth out. Looks like the Maokai
Yeah.
ult does come down, and it looks like
Ooh.
2 more go down from the side of
Why is he taking tower
Sharks.
shots?
it's just egoing for fun, I suppose. And it looks like this should be the end of the game here. The Maokai just has bought too
Yeah.
much time for their team, so
There's nothing.
it's okay. We can officially call Blake a PDF file, so it's fine.
That's so true.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. Tanks are
Blake
so weak, though. True.
Blake is becoming everything he hates.
True. How does it feel, Blake, to know that you are now the PDF file? It's crazy.
You are the PDF file, yeah. Dean is not going down like without a fight.
He is definitely
Ooh.
trying, though, but it looks like there's just not much
Yeah.
he can really do. And it looks like it is the end of the game. Super well
That
played from the
was-
side of New York Nutbusters.
Yeah.
In terms of MVP, I do think I will give it to either the Ashe or the Azir. I think the
I was
shuffles
gonna
setting
say-
up the
Oh my god, yeah,
jungler
the
was really good.
Taxi's Shreem and Shuffles was way too clean and
Yeah,
nasty.
agreed.
And then just with the Ash right behind constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, PB was always right there.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I will give it to Taxi here. I think the shuffles were really good.
Yeah.
Help setting up Kha'Zix for success was really good.
It's such an abusive lane too.
Yeah, did manage
Early
to poke
game.
down Healy a lot. Just get a lot of lane power to help set up their team for stuff. So had a
Blake
nice
said had a nice nap.
give MVP to Kai'Sa for
Uh,
that positioning. Actually, kind of based to be honest.
it's
If
kind
you're
of
not egoing
crazy.
people, what's the point? Truly,
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
so asleep.
I can't believe that. God, top lane was boring. That was a very. It was a very short game and very clean, very slate. Like the 15-6, you know, like it wasn't like I know like sometimes Andromeda games literally go like 40 to like 32. Like
Yeah,
there's a lot of deaths. Things people are dying. Things are happening. You know, but this was very like drawn out. You know,
they played it slow. They played it well. I liked it a
yeah.
lot.
Despite it being that short, yeah, there wasn't really a lot of opportunities for Rift Shark to catch up. I don't think. Um, Yeah, no, it was just it was a very hard lane to for like mid lane was really difficult because the entire time um Healy was just getting poked out and but their bot lane was good. The bot lane New York Nutbusters bot lane roamed a lot more than the other like Dean and Layla did.
Yeah,
I don't know if it would have helped if they matched the roam though. I don't know.
yeah. Keep talking. I'm setting up stuff for next game. Give me one
Yeah,
sec.
absolutely. Um I did see Taxi was gonna go Zanya's, which would have made him even harder to kill with the poke. Once again, um, Blake and PB didn't even die. PB had 10 assists, 1 kill. Blake had 1 kill, 9 assists,
Yeah,
10 KDA. That's kind of crazy. It was honestly just a very clean whooping. Um, we are not entertainers, but Taxi spelled E wrong. You must beat us at Raw League of
I'm
Legends. Oh
asleep.
boy.
I'm asleep.
Sleep. No, top lane was
Where are
so
the fun picks,
boring.
bro? Why are we out
Uh,
here drafting the most boring shit on planet Earth, bro? Come on, man.
Silico was so true about that. It's so absolutely. I think both teams deserve to lose because of top lane snooze. That's so funny. Um,
It's okay. I'm asking Blake what's his favorite file type is. It is kind of boring, TM.
yeah,
EXE? Cringe.
EXE,
Nah, it's.
wrong. Um, I don't know. What do you think Rift Sharks could have done to not have the game go that way? Slow, but so fast at the same time, you know?
Uh, I do think Healy did kind of get choked out by the Azir pick. I think it was like
Yeah,
really good. I think the Casio pick wasn't quite the best pick. You do get kind of outranged. It does provide you like a decent amount of scaling, but it is like a
yeah,
lot shorter range into like those long range like Azir setups. And I think
that's
Taxi played the
true.
lane super well, so props to them for doing that as well.
Oh, absolutely. Also, I don't know if I personally would have gone Everfrost, but I also hate Everfrost. Like, when Silas Everfrost mid was like the best thing you could play, it made me want to shoot myself.
Yeah, I am a bigger Roa enjoyer. I think the Roa could have
I'm a,
helped you out a lot. I need Dean to send me the draft.
yeah, I'm a big Roa enjoyer. I love.
Hold on. Can I convince Mike to play a different champion?
Yeah, actually,
Uh, can
ban.
you play
I
a
think
fun champ, please?
snooze. Um, they're gonna do 905 for draft. Bro, what do you mean? We
Are
could
you
have
taking
went.
requests, please?
Yeah.
Watch your tongue, young man. Dude, this chat
Oh
is
my
fucking
god,
banging, bro.
dude! I
Okay,
I love New York Nutbusters energy.
can
they
you
would, they
hold
make me
on?
laugh.
I need a funny champion.
Um.
Hold on.
Mm.
We should do Sheikah. Sheikah.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Shaco would be silly goofy. Thoughts? I want to see. Mike, if you're watching, I want to play something despicable. if they're gonna have tank snooze top lane, pick something that's a little silly, goofy, a little off the walls. You know, the bug wasn't enough.
The
The
bug
bug
was
was
not
silly.
enough. I'm
The
sorry.
bug
You
was
can't
not
sit here and
enough.
say that Kha'Zix is more fun than Shaco, bro. Wait,
Yeah, the bug.
Kha'Zix is
The,
like fine though.
yeah, Kha'Zix isn't bad, as far as I know. I'm not jungler anymore. Sorry, I had my jungler arc. Oh, can you stream the draft?
Seven-figure paycheck
Wait,
players, true.
wait, actually, I got it. Um,
Oh my lord, what
Seven
a
your paycheck please. I hate it here. I hate it here.
dude!
Are
These
they
people
allowed?
are so funny. I love New York Nutbusters.
No, it's just it doesn't help. They're so funny because they're all friends, you know?
Yeah, this is like my
Like
favorite
they're
team to
all
watch by far, besides my
yeah,
own, of course.
yeah, Spectre's moment. I
True.
do love Spectre's energy though. Like I remember right after the one Spectre's game, Anne DM'd me and she was just like, "Hey, my girlfriend's making me apologize about the Elise cheese." Just
That's
like,
so based.
I audibly laughed in the middle of class. Like Anne sent me that like the next day, and I was literally in the middle of class, and I read her text, and I was like, "Are you kidding me right
Dude,
now?"
that's some based
She
Mimi
was,
behavior though, for
and like
real.
it was like the sad face too. She was just like, "Mimi's making me apologize for the Elise pick." Just
That was
like,
really funny though.
no, it was funny. I really believe in good vibes, good vibes
Yeah,
team.
we've had a lot of fun on our teams.
No
Uh,
good.
I think, uh, okay, we should actually talk about like the changes or strikes they're making to their roster though. I
Hmm.
think Eric O and Zach are coming in for Layla and uh, Healy. I think
Okay.
Zach should bring like a different champion pool into
No, definitely. I know Zach plays a wired, like a longer
longer range,
pool.
so maybe it helps out.
Yeah.
I think Eric has like a few more engaged supports as well, so maybe they'll be able to
No,
do
yeah. I
more
know Layla.
proactive stuff. So
I know Layla is more of like a passive enchanter player. But I have seen Layla on some funky stuff. Like
yeah,
I thought Layla played Karthus, or was that?
no, that was Aya, different player, but
Oh my god. Oh, oops. Sorry.
wrong
I'm
team, bro.
wrong
Bruh.
team, bro. I'm so sorry. Um, but
Oh
yeah,
wait,
no.
I think we are
Ooh,
into draft though. Hold on.
we got the Lux ban first of all.
This is a pretty
Um,
common ban into Zach. His Lux is pretty nasty. It is like a flex into the bot lane as well, because Eric does play it. I think they
okay.
performed pretty well on it as well. So
We got the Gangplank ban right away for Blake. We can't let him be happy. Blitzcrank, yeah, for
base
Eric. And
behavior
then
though.
Rengar, there it is. Yeah, we can't
Into
let.
the into Mike, this is pretty standard.
Yeah, no, it needs to be done into Mike every single game. We got the Tristana, which is interesting because Tristana could be played mid or
Support or
yeah,
not support.
not
AD carry.
support.
Oops.
Yeah, AD carry. Oh, they got Caitlyn ban,
Wonder
which is
if we'll
kind
see the Ash first pick again. Wait, hold on. While we're
of
out of client, I can see if they actually went through with the spectral sickle nerfs. Let me check
mm,
really quick. Like,
really quickly because I am interested with the Spectral Sickle went because then we might not be saying
oh,
Ash
uh,
anymore.
no, the spectral sickle nerfs did not go in, but the umbral glaive nerfs did come in. So
Oh,
it is a
okay.
little nerfed.
Oh, we got the first pick of Zir again, Taxi, before they ban it. I'm kind of shocked that they didn't ban it before, but maybe they'll just counterpick it because they know that they're going to play it if they don't ban it.
Yeah, I think Azir's still a very solid blind, like we talked about earlier. A lot of range, a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah, yeah.
scaling. So this is a pretty
Absolutely.
common pro play blind pick, so I don't mind it. It looks like we are getting the Ziggs in response. Ziggs does have like a similar long
Okay.
range play style. You can throw like the ulti on
Absolutely.
top. You have like the bouncing bombs, so you do a lot of damage. Udyr first.
Ooh,
Okay,
dear. Oh my god. We've got Jonah's
Jonah
on his.
on the Udyr, I believe.
This is. I don't know who else should be, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Jonah knows how to play Udyr,
Okay.
and Udyr is also not
Me,
hard.
resident Udyr player. This champion is very weak. I'm surprised that they're willing to pick it in a comp setting like this. A lot of weaknesses. Does
Shut
no
up.
damage.
I hate
The
you.
slow really sucks. Like this
You're
champion is just
awful.
dog shit, bro. Surely. joke. Anyways, to actually talk about Udyr, the double Phoenix stance, a lot of utility in the slow, has a
Ooh,
guaranteed stun, a lot of range. Can play
yeah.
like super aggressive.
We got Leona,
Faster.
which I know PB is a big Leona enjoyer, and I love
Yeah.
Leona. I wish I was better at Leona. I love watching PB play Leona, so I'm
Yeah,
really
his
excited
Leona's
for
really
that.
clean. Nets
Yeah.
you a lot of bot lane prio as well, so
Ooh,
we'll have to
yeah.
see
So
how it goes. They
they're
could
gonna have
honestly
to.
just pick the Kai'Sa again. Leona
That's
Kai'Sa
true.
is a really common lane. Mike makes a Lee Sin! Let's
Oh
go!
my
Let's
god.
go! Let's
Yes.
go! Never mind! Mike's my goat!
Let's
Let's
fucking go.
go! I will say, if you
This
really
is
want to pick like
crazy.
an Udyr champion, counter Udyr champion, I think the Lee Sin is like decent at it. Like, you want to play a little more aggro in lane and stuff. Like, you want
Oh,
to
we
be
got.
more proactive on the map. So
I'm pretty sure we have Eric on the Brom. This is such a Chad pick. I love Eric on the Brom. I really hope it's Eric on the Brom. I love
yeah,
Eric support though. Eric and Dean are my bot lane
yeah,
duo.
for real. Looks like a Maokai
I
van is coming out. Braum does decently
good.
into the Leona. It does decently into the Azir as well. You can kind of like block a lot of the poke damage going out from the Azir. Looks like another Darius band coming out from the side of New York
That was their
Nutbusters. Just trying to
that was
cover
their
Blake's bases here.
yeah, that was their last band from the last game too, so I can see where they brought that back. Um I wonder what the ADC for both teams are gonna be. They could just pick the Kai'Sa again. Kai'Sa Leona is totally fine. You know?
Yeah.
I wonder what the last ban. Olaf. Okay, yeah. That's a totally fair and very balanced champion, yeah.
Yeah,
Got the
I've
Shen.
been trying to talk
Really?
Cam into playing the Olaf. Haven't quite convinced him of it yet, but Olaf does
No,
do really
we've
well
been
into
we've been
like a
trying to
lot of
get
champions. So
we've been trying to get Adam to play the Olaf more because
yeah, because it's a good flex, but
Sam doesn't want to do it, yeah. Um Olaf is just like boring.
a little bit, I will
And
agree.
also just
It is
not
like a really good champion into like certain comps
yeah.
though. So like,
Oh, they picked the Kai'Sa. Okay, to take away. Oh
Ivern,
my god.
please,
No.
please,
No.
please, do
No.
not bait me, do not bait me,
I,
do not
I
bait me.
played I played a game with Blake earlier today and oh my god, it was Zach and Blake Rengar Ivern bot lane and it was the stupidest thing. I shit you not, for like 5 solid minutes we had our Nexus just like at half health wide open the entire game and we were still actually putting up a
Okay,
fight. Oh my
we've
god.
invaded. It is the Zaya pick.
Invade. Okay.
I'm surprised they're willing to pick the Zaya into the Braum.
Yeah. Especially
Cause
because the Zaya does fall off like pretty hard.
yeah,
So they have got to do the same thing that they did last game and make it quick, you know?
yeah. This entire team comp is like a little less late game than the side of Rift Sharks. It looks like it might be a
Yeah.
cinch pickup. This is a pretty good pick into for Blake.
Uh,
Has a lot of agency in the games. Alawi. Okay, never
Malawi.
mind. We changed everything.
Blake?
Um. Okay.
Blake literally
In
just dogged on me for Alawi.
that's crazy. I mean, Blake does love the Alawi pick. It is pretty good. It is hard to counter from the side of Rift Sharks. We'll have to see what top lane pick they choose to whip out here. A lot of options here. I think Urgot does decent. I don't even know. What are good Alawi counters, TM? As Mordekaiser not bad. And then we looks like the Garen
Garen.
locked in. Okay. This is like a decent pick. Like, if you can dodge the tentacle and then like get in with your full combo, you can kind of just dunk the Alawi. But we'll have to see how it goes.
I pinged Blake and said I hate you, Alawi, and you're shitting on me. Here's my sister and Christ. We picked Azir Kazakhs. Oh my god.
Okay. No, Ivern top veg.
No. Baden.
Yeah, we honestly keep
We're-
getting baited. Blake's just a fucking liar, bro.
Actually true, yeah. I wonder, who is it? Who is it on the, it's still Thomas on the Garen?
I think
We
so.
never really see Garen in these games. Probably because Garen is just, spin.exe. the
Yeah,
character.
there is a player in the academy system or like the LCS challengers who's literally just blind picking Garen top and like slamming people with it. So it is kind of funny to see it come out here.
So funny because I know Garen is more of a low elo menace and like higher
Yeah.
elo the worse he gets. So like high elo people, like my high elo friends constantly just be like Garen needs to be buffed. He's so ass. But then like anytime I play with my friends that are like low elo or like new to League, they're always just like Garen is the most OP character. Blah 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 blah. You know. Um. But
Yeah,
yeah,
if you guys
big
ever want to
Philly.
have a little giggle, look up Moose Hater in League on Leaguepedia. He literally is like a Garen one trick
That's so
that
funny.
made it into Academy and is like literally Astro stomping on NA tops with Garen top. It's
Good.
really
That's
funny.
so funny. That's actually hilarious. Yeah. Um. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Alright, looks like we're about to get into uh hold on, let me
They
swap
have
over
not
to the other capture though.
invited me.
I can invite you, don't worry. I got you,
Okay,
Queen.
thanks. I know if no one got me. You got my back? Oh god.
Sure, the Mason Jars always got you or something. The goofy guy Riz coming in hot.
Goofy guy Riz. Silly dudes.
Sure.
True. Um, I am excited for this game.
Yeah.
Alright, we
I
got
do. I'm not
Zach.
sure who exactly gets outscaled. I think Rift Sharks has a bit better scaling just because of how their champions want to play. Uh,
That's true.
the side of New York Nutbusters really wants to end the game a lot sooner. They have like the Lee Sin, they have
Yeah.
the Zaya. These champions kind of fall off compared to Kaisa and like Udyr and Ziggs, who like start spiking at like 3 atoms and stuff. The
Mhm.
Azir also does kind of scale. Can play like the long
Yeah.
range carry though, so we'll have to see
And
how it
Alawi
goes.
can be like a total late game menace. I am really excited to see Blake on the Alawi though. I'm actually very excited for that.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, I'm gonna get some water while we're doing champ select though. I'll be right back. Gotta stay
okay.
hydrated, TM. Remember to hydrate,
What?
kids.
How often do you need to get water?
I just am thirsty, okay?
Just get like a full cup then.
I did get a full cup. I drank all
Like
of it.
you're chugging
Yes.
that much? Are
I'll
you
be
okay?
back.
You're gonna have to pee in the middle of the game. Oh my god. Okay. Um, Jesus Christ. Uh, I am excited to see Dean on the Kaisa because I know Dean has a very strong Kaisa with but I wonder what build he's gonna go because he does go like the I remember one time he went Kraken Slayer, Nashor's Tooth, and I want like and at one point like Navori Quick Blades too. I wonder with the IE changes, I think that was before IE changes, I'm not quite sure, but I wonder what build he's gonna go exactly because AP Kaisa is still around. I personally love. I'm a AP Kaisa enjoyer, but that's just me. And I do wonder if so Ziggs is going to be AP, and I think the Ziggs matchup, specifically Zach matching into Taxi, will be really interesting. And I can tell that Healy was kind of Healy definitely was getting pissed because I know if like I was winning the beginning of a 1v1 against my laner in bot lane and then they totally just Shurima stomp and shuffle me to my grave, I would be pissed. But the flex potential of Rift Sharks is really interesting, especially considering that they have like 10 people on their team. They have so many people and so many subs just because Dean was immediately like hungry and just like claiming all the subs right away, which I think is so funny. Um, but I'm really excited to see how this game will go. Alawi's going to be really hard to gank at all, so I don't know if like Jonah on the Udyr will be coming very like top very much. Um, I am really excited to see Eric on the Braum. I love Eric on Braum. I do believe that it is totally fine into the Leona. We don't really see Braum that much of a character, just like in pro play or like honestly in many games, especially like if you're just playing like a normal game and you see someone who picks Braum. Like if you're ADCing and your support picks Brahms, you're kind of just like, oh, hello. But Braum is like totally such a Giga Chad character. I can't think of a more Giga Chad character than Braum. Um, like he absolutely deserved that. And like I believe it's the Ruined King game where like
Braum and Alawi are like lore referenced to like um or was that, I don't know. I think that was, but the Rune King game was really good. But Braum is such an interesting character. I'm a lore dumpy. Sorry for anyone actually still here. That's so negative Nancy of me. I need to not be like that. Scrim game we get popped off years sometimes. I know Mason brings in a lot of people. That's because Mason's just so like Mason's so yeah, Mason's just a fan favorite. Everyone loves Mason. You can't beat Mason. You can't beat the jar, you know? Even though he's an absolute menace. I'm
I
talking
am
shit
back.
on you.
Hello. I got water. I took a pee actually while I was gone, so
Mason's so baby girl. True. I can't wait to see Alawi in the MMO. Like
true.
I'm
She
really
was
excited
my
for that.
favorite
Look,
character in Ruin King, so
I know, I was literally just talking about that you missed and how Braum and Alawi lore.
dude, that ship
Ooh.
is so alive to me, bro. That's
I
like my favorite ship on God, bro. They're so
I
cute
was
together in
literally
that game.
I know, and I was literally talking about how Braum is just like, if you see Braum, I'm just immediately gonna assume that you're like a Giga Chad, you know?
True.
Gonna assume
On
that
God.
like you're just like OP IRL. I'm just
True.
gonna assume that you're fucking like a god among men. Like you literally, you know, the fucking just all of the Chad memes. I just think are Braum players.
Yeah,
And so,
agreed, honestly. I will say
Braum.
though, another cute ship we got out of
Braum.
Ruin King.
Wait, I've never seen that. I've never seen that Braum skin. Why is he sexy? Wait a minute. What?
He's
When
always
did
sexy. What do you
when
mean?
did when did they make Braum that hunkalicious? Jesus Christ. Okay.
They've been
Uh,
making that my boy that hunkalicious,
I
bro.
did
Huh?
not know that because I literally never see him. Oh, High Noon Leona, best Leona skin. I
True.
love. Can I check? Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna look. I didn't know that Eric played that much Braum. Eric has Master 6 on Braum. So it will be definitely interesting.
Yeah. Nothing too crazy in terms of runes here. Pretty standard stuff. I will say, uh, if we're gonna continue talking about Ruin King, because based game TM, I really do like the
True.
R Yasuo ship in that game as well.
Yes,
Call
it's
me a
so
simp,
good.
but like these two are like really cute together. I did
Yeah,
actually
I love
commission
it.
fan art of it, so
Really? Oh my
yeah, I can
god.
show you
Yeah,
after the
like
game.
I
So
want. Yes, I want to see it. I love Ari ship,
yeah,
but also like
it was in like the design of like matching profile pictures. So it's like a little
oh
cringe,
my
but it's
god.
like funny, TM. So
Who, damn, who's your e-girl? Who's your Discord Yumi kitten?
no one. It was just for fun. It was an in theory matching
Okay.
profile picture thing, you
In
know?
theory matching profile picture?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What time are you at?
57, 58, 59.
Uh,
In a minute.
uh
What are you at?
I'm at 4, 5. Are we around the same time? 6, 7.
10,
Yeah.
11.
Okay, we're good enough.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Looks like nothing
I-
too crazy happened in level 1 here. Let me.
yeah, looks like they're both just they're all 5 pointing, you know?
Yeah.
Except for Chad PB. I love Eric emoting.
Yeah.
I love how Eric emotes all the time. I think this bot lane is going to be really, really interesting to watch. I do think top lane will be as well, but it'll be kind of more of a snooze because I think they're both going to play like cowards.
Yeah. Did Mike
Unless,
start E on Lee? That's kind of based. You're supposed to start Q, I think, for the first clear. But
ooh.
we'll have to see how that goes. Looks like both junglers. Mike did once again start top side, and it looks like the Udyr did start the bot side instead. So
Do you think that's better to start bot side or rather than top side for him?
I think for the Udyr you want to play for this bot side. It's a Kai'Sa Braum. They have like
Okay.
a decent amount of 2v2 power, and like the
Okay.
Braum can set you up for like a lot of success if they hit the glacial. What's the Q called? The
I forget.
the
Oh,
stun thing.
that's a good Leona
E
engage.
coming out. But the Braum
Ooh.
is here to
Already
stun them
popped
up.
the
The passive coming
uh,
out from the Kai'Sa. The Leona flashes back in. The Zaya
oh.
feathers coming out, but it looks like Braum is able to pick one up in response. Could be two, honestly. The Braum damage is coming out here. Just
Oh
beating
yeah.
the shit out of him.
Yeah. Looks like uh Alex did have to pop the heal and PB did burn the first flash and the
Ignite.
ignite.
Yeah.
So
Dean did burn the ghost as well, though, so
Yeah,
both subs are
that's
down.
true. Eric still has his flash, but does not have the ignite. It does look like it's a better trade for does look like it's a better trade for the New York Nutbusters because Zaya got that kill. So Zaya, even though she's already like a medium game champion, like early slash medium game champion, that she is already gonna like start snowballing now off
Yeah,
that
that's super good
compared
for
to
them.
Kaisa. Also, Kaisa started Cole. Dean started Cole on Kaisa notably. So
Yeah, a little less of the early game power then, so for him.
yeah, but literally off that one kill, within the first 5 minutes of the game, Zaya got a pickaxe from that, so that's gonna be a little dangerous.
Looks like Udyr is looking for the Azir here, but it's kind of hard to gank the Azir as the Udyr, so.
Yeah, but it looks like Zach is doing a lot better into the Udyr than it looks like. I think both junglers are about to counter jungle. Jonah pops his head out first.
Ooh, good
Flash
E.
from Taxi.
The ghost
Okay.
coming out. Lee Sin is here though.
I
Jonah
don't
still
think
has the
Jonah's-
ghost procced. Canceling a couple autos here.
Ooh,
Not
yeah.
much is gained here. Just
Jonah
the ghost
and
burn.
Yeah, Jonah and Zach kind of just completely shoved them out, though.
Yeah,
but,
both flashes are burned on the side of the New York Nutbusters, so.
yeah, that is really good. Looks like New York Nutbusters is shoving them up all the way.
Yeah.
They still have great. Wow, they have really New York Nutbusters is really good jungle timing. I'm actually kind of like jealous because like they ping like have been pinging Jonah's jungle time, and that's really impressive that they can do that.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job of tracking Jonah's jungle clear here. Looks
Yeah.
like Lee Sin is pathing down here. Could be
I
an
love
angle
that.
for the Leona engage here, but
I love that Leona chroma. That's so pretty.
yeah,
Leona chroma.
the blue chroma is really nice here.
Amos does have Blake shoved up and he's spinning again, but I don't know how the ooh my god, the Alawi
Oh, he is starting to run out on these trades though.
Oh yeah, he needed
the
to flash
flash
or
out.
else he would have died, yeah.
Yeah.
Also Blake did go TP rather than ignite, while Thomas did go ignite rather
Yeah.
than TP. So I think that's interesting. Blake also pinged that within the first second of the game, which is kind of funny. So
Yeah, they're looking for the 1v1 on the Garen here, so
yeah.
I think it's fine.
As Udyr, do you just like power farm until level 6 or like how
You
often
power
do you
farm
gank?
and look for early objectives. The power in this
Okay.
pick is like being able to cheese out these early objectives, and like if your laners can set you up for like decent ganks, it's like really
Oh.
good. Oh, good combo.
Actually
Just-
almost just died to Zach's ult. That was very good.
Udyr is starting up this dragon, like I said, talking about the Udyr cheese. I have been
Ooh,
telling
okay.
people you need to just like start dragons on Udyr. Like this champion's early objective clear is like so strong.
I wonder if looks like PB just wandered up, not really expecting
Leona is wandering here, but
yeah.
the Ziggs does have prio, same with his bot lane, so there could be a catch onto the Leona here.
It'll be really good that they get first dragon as compared to last game where they couldn't get any dragons unless the opportunity was super there, but
Okay,
Yeah, as
Mike
long-
cancels the Q animation with the W. That's a funny Lee Sin play. Looks like dragons should just go over to the side of Rift Sharks here. The
Yep.
Alawi ult does come out
good
here.
smite. That was a good smite.
Nothing really happening though.
Yeah.
Thomas is looking for the play here. There is no mana. The flash, but the ignite is ticking down. Does the
It is
net
still
kill?
1-1.
Nope. Lives on one. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah. Silly. But Blake does not have flash off that, and the wave looks at like a decent state. Yeah.
Yeah, they can just keep shoving here.
Rift Arcs is doing a lot better than they were last game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is looking really good. Kaisa's already got Dean's already got the Noon Quiver and the Cole at 53.
The triple longsword buy from the Alawi as well.
What is he up to? What is Blake doing?
What is he cooking?
We do got the axe already. So is Garen gonna go?
Stride?
What?
Yeah, I think
That
it's
would
a
make
stride.
sense. I've been also seeing a lot of Garens go. Heartsteel. God.
Heartbreaker, true.
Heartbreaker. That's so me. I was literally thinking about the Vi and Caitlyn skins.
Those are really good skins, to be fair.
I know, and Anne and Mimi had them as their profile pictures for a little bit. I think they still do, but it's so cute. It makes me want to throw up.
Yeah. I did get the skin as well. It is one of my favorite Vi skins.
It's so cute. I keep seeing TikToks on about like Caitlyn heart skin, Valentine's Day skin, and just being like she wants to be Seraphine so bad. But I'm also on on Seraphine Twitter.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you hear about how redeemed Zion Rakan
Are coming to
are
League?
coming to
Yeah, I
League,
saw
and
that.
so is Star Guardian Seraphine. Mimi sent me a text after she saw that and just said, "We won" in all caps.
That's based.
I
I'm
just
pretty
think it's so
excited though.
funny.
The skin does look really good. I will say,
I hope they actually change the model, because if they don't change the model, we'll kind of be dog.
Good
Ooh.
play from Mike here. Does manage to pick
Yeah.
up the kill here. I think, to be fair to Rift Sharks, I think Zach is using his lane prow a little more. They do have like the pushing power on the Ziggs here.
Absolutely.
Looks like the tentacle pull does come out from the Alawi here.
Yeah, they can't really do very much about like there's without the laner there's nothing that Jonah can really do against them to stop that. And
Yeah,
the Lee
it was also just a good play from the Lee. Just very
yeah,
proactive.
I did see that the Ziggs Zach kind of just like wander behind. Good positioning from Alex. I do think that that was
The
a great
Ziggs all
flash
coming
from Dean.
down. Phoebe is looking for the Kai'Sa here. Could still be an angle for the... Oh, the Leona E does hit, though. The stun coming out from the Braum here, though. And it looks like both sides will just walk
Okay.
away from this with everything burned. The Azir Shuffle does come out here. The stun coming out from the... Oh, but they live just walking out.
Oh my god, that's crazy. And while Taxi took 2 tower shots for that.
Wait,
that is
Mike
so...
is here. Hold on.
Huh? Oh
Pause.
my god. Pause? Oh, wait,
but
not
Dean
enough.
does get out. The Braum is on
No,
the way out.
they both
And
get
the
out!
Udyr is here now, too.
Oh,
But the kick does
oh
come out
my
from
God.
the Lee Sin. The ghost is popped by the Udyr. Is looking for this. The flash coming out
yeah.
from the
Does he kill the
Lee Sin.
Leona?
The Leona should die here. Udyr
Yeah.
does not get outrun here, TM.
Yep. Okay, that's a great pick for Jonah, though, for him to get that kill.
Does opt for the
and
Giants.
they're
part
also
here.
low health, so they couldn't do anything about it, because
Yeah.
if Mike had turned around, that would have been... Jonah would have gotten a double kill, you know?
Yeah.
I love Udyr. I love Udyr. So balanced, so fair.
He's
so
so
cool.
weak, so weak, so weak, so weak, so weak, so weak. You simply don't understand how weak the champion is.
Yeah. Oh my god. You know what I really miss? I really miss lethality Udyr.
You missed lethality, Udyr? That shit was so bad, bro.
Because I played it. Because I played it. It was
Okay,
so
you know what?
funny.
That's
Because I
based.
played it. It was horrible. Whenever I played against it, it was like, are you kidding me? But it was so funny to play. Oh my god, it was so funny.
I was never
for no
convinced that it
real
was that
reason.
good, though. I always liked like the bruiser setups on AD Udyr as well. I thought they were
That's
really
true.
good. Like, does manage to hit the soulful here and just
Yeah.
wails on the
Garen?
Garen soul here.
Garen is getting big bullied in this
Yeah.
lane, but
Lee Sin
Garen,
is topside as well here.
that's true. I think they are gonna try to pick that.
Looks
Oh wait,
like
no, but Jonah is counter jungling to I think
they're just
I see-
sequencing up here.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Nothing
no,
really
Jonah.
happening. Jonah's topside, man.
Okay.
Not much
No,
really happening so far, though.
No, I was looking at Jonah chasing the Lee Sin into the pit for a little bit.
This Udyr does have like an immense farm lead on the Lee Sin, the standard
That's true.
Udyr activity, TM.
Standard, because it's so easy to farm on him.
Yeah,
I wonder if they're gonna get. I wonder what they're gonna do about the rift being taken. I think.
I think they're just gonna try to trade for the dragon
Okay.
here. They have mid prio super well here because Taxi runs
Yeah.
top side here.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to set up for. Yeah, no. I don't know what they can really do, and Dean is just holding them off. I think they're gonna try to roam up there. Zach is just sitting in the bush like a little shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's not much they can really do for this
Yeah,
dragon.
that's-
So.
That is awesome that they're getting second dragon though. This game is going a lot smoother compared to the last, where things are looking really even.
Yep. looks like 2 dragons away from an Infernal Soul here. Infernal Soul is really good for the side of Rift Strikes here. Wait,
Oh, that
the
was a
Ziggs
great
is kinda caught
Leona
out
ult,
here,
and
but the Kaisa is
ooh.
1v1ing the Xayah, but gets the feather pulled onto them. Looks like the Ignite comes out, the Phoenix
Nice.
Stance comes out, but not much is able to get here. Looks like the Ziggs does manage to pick up 2. Okay!
Oh, my.
And it
He's
looks like the Udyr is on
crazy.
top of the Leona here. Does get the
He's
stun
crazy.
out. And then
Oh
the
my
Empowered
God.
Cube coming out, and it should just be another kill for the side of Rift Sharks. The Udyr champion is a little strong, TM.
Nice. Oh, and it looks like Blake's just gonna try to become big
The top
nasty
lane.
1v9. Yeah. But Thomas is pushing in that middle lane, so that's really good for
Yeah,
them.
should be able to get tower or a decent
Dean
amount
is
of gold
good.
here.
Dean is going up to contest.
Looks like a TP does come out from the
Okay.
Azir, trying to hold them off a little bit.
Dean's farming. Or the
Not much
build. I haven't
really
looked at the build. Ziggs. We got Zach on the 2-0 Leandri Ziggs, so that's pretty good. Udyr Swifties with a Dark Seal. Braum. Is Braum gonna go? Is that
I think it's probably
Jack
just a Radiant
Joe?
Virtue setup.
Radiant Virtue? Okay.
Yeah.
Alawi Black Cleaver first item, okay. And
Got
then
a base.
probably Divine Sunder next.
Yeah, could also be a Iceborne Gauntlet. I've seen a lot of Alawi's do this in certain matchups.
That's true, that's true.
Sunder is probably better here though, just because like you want
Yeah.
to be able to fight the Garen all the time.
I agree. I wonder what I wonder if Dean's gonna go full. I was talking about how Dean like previously went like a mixed hybrid build.
I'd say
with
probably just
the
raw ID is
Kaisa.
a lot better here. You want to be like a
Yeah.
AD threat here. Looks like Garen did complete the Stride Breaker, so they do have like a decent
Okay.
amount of wave there.
Yeah,
Looks like
Zaya
Kaisa-
also has the Kraken. Their items are about even because Kaisa doesn't have the completed boots, while Zaya does.
Oh
But she
my
also has the crit
lord, this Ziggs
Ooh.
damage is immense. Looks like Taxi
Ziggs
is trying to
damage.
trade back onto the Ziggs here, but doesn't manage to get
Yeah.
much here. Eriko is here, does hit the slow onto the Alawi. The ulti coming out from the Alawi as well.
Are they gonna be able to?
Yeah, it looks like Dean
yeah.
is kiting this super well though.
Ooh,
Super
yep.
well played. Mike is down here as well though.
And
Does hit the
especially Eric just being a total beefcake, standing in
Yeah.
front of Dean at all times. I love them. They're such a good bot lane duo. Oh, that's the
Herald coming
that's
out
the-
though. Should be
yep.
bot lane tower for them. I think they're just playing for this sole win con though. This should be a really solid win con for them.
yeah. No, absolutely. I would love to see a third game. I would really love to see a third game.
Yeah. If we do get a third game, I will take a quick break to eat a sandwich though. I'm kind of hungry. But
You're horrible. Fired.
true,
Oh my
honestly.
god.
Human casters, what a shame to be honest. And it
How dare you.
looks like not much
Yeah,
has
if
happened
Thomas
other than that.
if Thomas did not dart, okay, Jonah just going in and taking the farm. Okay.
This is just standard Udyr activity, honestly.
I hate Udyr. I hate Udyr players. I hate Udyr. Worst champion ever.
The demonic
Why?
embrace has been completed as well. They're gonna do a lot of damage with this Phoenix stance, and it looks like
Ugh.
this
Oh.
Ziggs is putting in a lot of work for the side of
Braum went locket. Is that what Braum normally goes now? I have no idea.
Braum can build a lot of the tank.
Yeah,
basics.
I know, just
think
literally
Locket-
anything tank.
Yeah, I think the
Locket's
Locket's
interesting.
pretty good here though. Does net you like a lot of like extra team fight utility. Like the extra
Yeah.
shielding is super good here.
It'll
So-
be a double. Both supports will go locket. Leona might go even shred. I think I've seen PB only go locket though. I
Yeah.
think I prefer.
Locket's
think
a lot better than even Shroud IMO just because the once again the shielding utility is just super good.
Yeah, that's true. But I am kind of stupid and forget to use it a lot, so I just go
That's
even
fair.
shroud anyway. It's like the same with Kraken and Gale Force. Like I just forget that I have it unless I'm constantly running for my life.
Yeah, and it looks
Oh,
like
that was a great engage by PB.
yeah, just getting Eric's soul here and chunking him
Yeah.
out before the dragon fight is super good here.
That
Looks
is
like
really
they
good.
will try to contest this soul. Garen doesn't manage to get the tower, but is rotating down anyways. It's probably going to be a 5v5 onto the dragon
Definitely
here.
gonna be a 5v5. I don't know which one
Ziggs
has
does manage to
better.
get some decent trade onto the Azir though.
Ooh. I don't know who has better team fight potential. Are they sitting in the bush?
They're sitting in the bush.
Yeah,
I don't know
looks
who.
like Rift Strikes does have an angle here to like try to fight this out the long way.
Yeah,
Alawi
they
is gonna
are.
pull onto the Ziggs here.
Oh, that's the probably
That's a
who they're
lot of
gonna want
damage.
to
The
be.
ulti coming
Oh,
out
that's
just to poke
big
them out
soul,
a
but
little
it
bit.
doesn't really hit anyone.
Needs to dodge these tentacles. The dragon's coming out. Started from the side of the New York Nutbusters, but
Yeah,
they do have
Thomas.
to pay a lot of attention to how this Udyr is gonna position in this fight.
Yeah, Thomas is kind of blocked out, but he's just chasing the Azir out. But I think I don't know if they're focusing on the actual team or they're focused on Thomas being on the other side.
Ziggs is
Maybe.
gonna get a recall here. They do have TP though, so this should be fun for them
Yeah.
to try to TP back.
There's that
Looks like
TP.
Blake is gonna try to commit the same thing. It looks like Thomas is just picking up these midways into the Azir though. So someone just needs to go, bro. Like press the double Phoenix, Jono, go. Please, man.
I don't know. Do you think it's better to wait it out like this, or do you think it's better just to start
I
it?
think it's fine
think
as
it's
well,
fine.
just for them to like poke out with the Ziggs though. But I
Okay.
think New York Nutbusters actually does kind of want to engage here. Like the Leona should be pressing the ulti in. Looks like
think,
Lee Sin is looking for the steal though. Probably the
Yeah.
angle here for them.
I think they need to pull it out a little bit more.
Oh, but the cube lifts. This should be a free dragon for the side of Rift Sharks now.
Yeah.
This is really good for them. This is soul point.
Oh,
But the Garen does manage to get the ignite and the stride breaker off. The Lee Sin combo coming out, but I don't think you get anything here. And the Garen is just the Lee is
Yeah,
forced to burn the flash out. So
definitely is being a lot really well played by Rift Sharks, absolutely. But New York Nutbusters is not going down without a fight at all. Big sweaty game. Dean taking red, typical Dean.
wait, they're playing Ultimate Bravery. Ah, I should have signed up for today's scrim. Oh, well.
What? They're playing Ultimate Bravery?
I'm so
No!
mad. Pain.
What?
I'm a big
I love-
Ultimate Bravery enjoyer.
I love Ultimate Bravery. It's so fun for what, actually?
Yeah, but it does look like Rift Sharks does manage to pick up this tower as well.
Yep.
Just like slowly knocking down these objectives, trying to like snowball their advantage here. We
Yeah.
talked about New York Nutbusters being super methodical last game. I think Rift Sharks is doing the same to them. Looks like the Lee Sin is coming for the two of them though. I don't know if he
I
can do
don't know if
anything
they
here
win
though.
this, but the
Problem is
Ziggs.
just kiting them out. The Ziggs is here with the ulti. The bombs are coming out, and the Kaisa does ulti in, gets the double kill here. The TP
Ziggs
coming
does
out.
way too much damage for them not to be, and then oh my god.
The Udyr
Oh,
is here. The
that's-
shuffle coming out, but the Udyr did pop the
Oh.
ghost. The knockback for the Ziggs here. It looks like the Phoenix is coming out, and it's a 4-0 on the side of the Rift Sharks here. And it looks like this should just be a free Baron for the side of Rift Sharks. Alawi did manage to burn. Alawi and Garen are doing things down here, I guess, but
What
does it really matter?
No, I hate ticks. Oh my god. No, Dean is not messing around when it comes to kiting and
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Dean and Eric synergy. They have
Yeah,
such
it is really good.
synergy.
I do want to shout out Zach a lot here. The lane
Oh my
power
god,
that he
yeah,
has
no.
like is immense here. Like he's
I
definitely
think-
buying a lot of time. Really
I
changing
think-
up the dynamic of this game though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Zach is the reason why this game is going so differently. Not just
Yeah.
because of the stronger jungle pick and the bot lane differences, but because Zach has such an overbearing presence in mid lane is absolutely completely changing the game.
Yeah.
No, and Ziggs is such a good pick into Azir because of that equal poke range.
Yeah. Just being able to outrange the
Azir.
Azir is like super valuable here. Getting a lot of chip damage onto their team as well. Able to poke out the Alawi and like the Lee Sin and the Leona before they're able to get their engage off. So.
Absolutely.
And I think Eric is also like doing a decent job of like buying people time in these fights, like throwing up the shields, making sure to zone with like the Q.
No, Eric is
so
so good at zoning, and just Eric and Dean whenever they play like
yeah,
heavy burst damage character and beefcake, they always do so good.
yeah. Common threat from our team last season. Very fun. Good times, I do miss our Seraphine days though. I'm sure no
true.
one else does, but the Seraphine Ash
was
bot lane
Eric-
that we played all
Eric?
the time. Yeah, it was Eric and Dean playing the Seraphine Ash. It was a lot of fun.
Why did I just disconnect from the game? Hello? Can you stream it for me?
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
My league just decided to, decided that I had enough, actually. Okay. Why did it have... Okay, cool. Whatever.
Okay. Not much is really happening here. Looks like Leona is engaging onto the Kai'Sa here. The Udyr is trying to get on top of the Azir here. The shuffle coming out, but Dean is able to kite it out with the ulti here. And it looks like the Udyr is just sitting on the backline here. The
But...
Azir does do a lot of damage, but the Kai'Sa is still alive, same with the Ziggs. So.
Yeah.
And the Garen
Both
is just
teams
getting a bunch
really
of stuff. The
shut down.
Xayah ulti and the pullback, but I don't think it matters
think-
here.
I don't know. That was really good timing for the root. But
Yeah.
I think Xayah does get out.
Garen's probably
I
just
don't-
gonna end the game here though. Lee Sin is looking
Yeah.
for something here, but don't know if he's able to get anything. Whips the Q and just insta death. And just the auto coming out.
Yep. Oh boy. Alright.
Looks like
Yeah,
the tower
no,
does manage
Dean
to go
is not-
down.
Dean
Thomas
is
is
not
just
messing
hanging out
around.
topside. He does not care.
Bro is chilling.
True.
Dragon's up soon. I wonder if the Rift Sharks are gonna get that.
Yeah, just go for the easy slow here.
That's true.
Just getting in
Ooh.
more of these towers. Oh my gosh, the flash E does do a bit of a
Yeah.
whiff though.
If PB had landed that, that would have been a crazy shutdown because Zach hasn't even died. What is up? Also, what is up with Zach playing slapping Leandries in any character mid?
You know, it's
Like-
kind of based though. It's really good on the Ziggs here, but
Oh yeah, it's absolutely so good. But I just noticed it's like a common theme. Ooh,
yeah,
you
Garen
got-
does get the dunk off onto the Leona. It looks like Lee Sin is
Okay.
looking for the 1v1, but Garen is just way stronger than them. Rips them apart with the judgment.
Yeah, he's just got the beefcake moment.
Yep. Flash Q
Oh, we're
onto
diving. We're diving.
Doesn't really get anything. Just knocking down these towers.
Okay. All right.
And it looks like the Azir does look for the shuffle here. The Kai'Sa ulting in, and this should just be game a clean ace from the side of Rift Sharks.
I think so too.
Super well played from them. I will give MVP to Zach though in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Zach had so much. He
Oh, did they just
changed the
FF?
course of the
Oh,
game.
okay. That's fair.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Alright, and we are on to game 3. Roster
I
is the
am-
same for the side of Rift Sharks. I do think that's pretty fair. We may or may not have baited Mike into playing a content jungler in Lee Sin and
no,
not an
yeah.
actual jungler. So I wonder if that'll have any impact on how the game shakes out this time around.
That's true.
Let me do assets real quick. Talk for me, Alana. Go.
Hey gamers, how we doing today? I think, when is the next draft is gonna be at 46? Oh my god. No, draft is now. Okay.
Is it really?
In a minute. Draft is in a minute.
Hold on, let me do assets real quick, bro.
Nutbusters is on red side, Rift Sharks is on blue side. I wonder if Nutbusters is gonna ban out the Udyr again, because I know Jonah and Dean are just gonna try to run that Udyr Kai'Sa back. Kai'Sa definitely was a pain in the ass the entire game, and just with a beefcake like Braum instead of that, Eric always is gonna whip out something just different because Eric's champ pool is so wide. Like I know Eric can play Nautilus. They spelled Nutbusters with 2 U's. They spelled it wrong. Nutbusters.
That's faced.
That's really funny. I wonder if I wonder what the bans are gonna be actually, just because of that game. Also, I
I
kind
can
of
honestly see a
am-
Ziggs ban, honestly.
Yeah, I can totally see a Ziggs ban. I wonder if they're gonna run the same back. Yeah, so they're running the same roster back.
Yep.
With Thomas and Zach. I wonder, it's a Gangplank ban already, Lux ban. So the same bans from the second game, same first 2 bans immediately. Like they had that off the top of their head. Caitlyn ban again. Udyr ban, as I predicted.
Yeah, there's no way they were letting that through for Jonah. Jonah was an absolute menace that game. I'm not biased, I swear to God. Rengar ban, absolutely necessary for Mike. Blitzcrank ban, absolutely necessary for Eric. Because if Eric Blitzcrank gets through,
The
game is
Maokai
over.
first. I'm
Oh
asleep.
my
I'm
God.
asleep.
It could be Maokai. It could be Maokai support from Eric, because I know Eric does play the little beefcake.
Yeah, Jonah does
but also
also
could
play the
be Maokai.
Maokai, I'm pretty sure. So.
Yes, he does know how to play Maokai.
Okay,
but it
I
also
need to
could be
DM
Maokai
Jonah a
top.
PDF file now. Hold on.
No, why?
I'm allowed to.
You know that's not true.
Yeah, I know it's not true, but if you lock in Maokai, you get the DM. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
That's true. Oh, we got the Ashe first pick again, like you wanted last game. So that could be really interesting from PB. I think the poke support's gonna be so heavy. What do you say?
I can't leak because it has impact on this draft, and people might watch from both
Oh,
teams,
okay,
so.
okay, yeah.
It looks like the
Oh,
Ashe
boy.
pick. You could just hardlock your bot lane. You could also just take a jungle matchup here. I think it's pretty safe to say like the things that you would pick into a Maokai are pretty similar. They do just opt for
Sure.
Ashe Varus lane. We did run this
Yeah.
on Spectres actually. This is just a hard shove lane into like
Heavy poke too.
Yeah, just sit bot lane. Looks like it is a Nautilus in response. This is a Nautilus
And
Tristana.
the Tristana.
Okay. Double
All right,
poke into the hard
I know
engage.
Nutbusters banned the Tristana last game. Or someone did, I can't remember. But that's really interesting, and especially to ban the Blitzcrank and then the Nautilus anyway is really hard because people have been debating the Blitzcrank versus Nautilus for like forever, you know?
Yeah.
I think right now Nautilus is better. But Blitzcrank is fun, especially during the era of Blitzcrank jungle. Kindred!
Yeah.
All
Kindred
right, so
is
that
a fairly good pick into the Maokai.
absolutely. We got the Ziggs ban, which I think we all saw coming, you know, just
Yeah.
because Zach was an absolute menace. But I wonder if he'll whip out like we got the Nazir ban, which I'm shocked.
Took
Not
this
shocked
long.
at all.
I think it's fine though,
Yeah.
because like you want to save your topside bans for.
I got the
this half of
Darius
map.
ban. We got the Darius ban again for the third game in a row. I love unplayable characters. I wonder what their Rift Shark's last ban will be.
I could see an Alawi ban honestly.
That's true. Yeah.
It was a bit of a problem in lane. Didn't really do much outside of that, but you don't have like the Ziggs long range poke anymore, so I feel
Yeah,
like Alawi ban is pretty decent here.
I'm really curious what Zach's gonna play. I wonder if he'll run the Misfortune.
Looks like
Misfortune.
a Silas ban instead. This is a fairly solid ban. You have a
Ooh.
couple good ultis. Looks like the Maokai
Absolutely.
is locked into the jungle role, so like Kindred
Okay.
can kind of farm the Maokai if they play for the Kindred here. They have decent
Yeah.
push with like the Ashe and the Varus, so
So for
It's a
Nutbusters team is
pretty
super
decent option.
heavy, super heavy poke. I do know Mike plays Kindred a lot, so I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, they are
Kindred.
like really squishy though.
No
Looks like a
way.
Rise? Okay,
Rise!
Rise
Someone
is really
ping
good
it.
here too, honestly, because
Someone ping my girl in.
the Rise is really solid here. You want to play for this Kindred. Rise gives you a lot of lane power, a lot of lane shove, so you can like rotate for your jungler here. I really like this pick from the side of Taxi here. We'll have to see what the response is in the mid lane. Could be an MF pick, honestly. It helps you set up the team fights. The Malphite
Malphite.
blind. Okay.
This is so boring. I hate
Could be a
Malphite.
Malphite mid, could be a Malphite top. We'll have to see where it goes.
hate
There are a
Malphite.
couple like AP champions still up, like Rumble. I don't know if like plays the Rumble. There's like the Lilia as well, although it's
Ooh,
kind of hard
true.
to play Lilia into like this much lockdown on the side
Yeah.
of Rift Sharks. So we'll have to see what Blake
True.
is
I
willing
wonder
to
what
pick
the
here.
last pick will be. Do.
The Cho'Gath!
Cho'Gath!
Okay, we have 4 beefcakes and the Tristana. Okay.
Boy. 4
This could be a
beefcakes
Cho'Gath
and a
mid.
Tristana. Jesus Christ, I hate it here. Oh, the age of tanks, no.
I guess
that's really interesting.
technically
That's
the
really-
Technically, the Malphite can be like a flex into mid lane, and the Cho'Gath can be a flex into top lane. We'll have to
That's
see where they
true.
put everything.
Got the Garen again. Okay, Thomas, pop off queen.
No, Garen is for the side of Nutbusters. The
Oh, wait.
Swain?
Wayne. Oh
Swain
my
top
God,
into
so
the
they're
Malphite
just-
should be decent.
So they've all got ranged champions against 4 beefcakes and a Tristana.
Yeah.
This is really interesting, actually. Swain's gonna be a beefcake, but he's a ranged beefcake, so he's
Yeah.
different. Oh, you're right. This is for the side of Nutbusters, I forgot. This is going to be really interesting. I wonder if the Nutbusters will completely poke them out or not. This could be either really good or really bad for both teams because on the one side, hey, poke, awesome. But then also,
you're poking
just,
4 tanks with engage, so
yeah,
good luck with that, TM. We'll have to
I
see
don't
how it
know.
goes. I will say I do favor Rift Shark's draft. You have like a lot of easy go buttons, like
Yeah, and they're gonna be so hard to kill because it's literally they're just gonna stand in a straight line, and Dean is just gonna stand right behind them. Like,
yeah, just like he can even like go in with them, so like you have
yeah,
options
and
to
then
play
just
that way too.
immediately W out.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy.
We'll have to see how it go though. Are you in the lobby? Do I need to invite you again?
No, Blake invited me. Thank you, Blake. Shout out.
True.
Thanks, Blake. I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for this game. I'm so excited.
Me too. I want to
Especially
eat a
because-
sandwich while we have time, so go ahead, keep
Okay.
talking.
I'm really excited for this game because will this be the end of the Nutbuster streak, or will the Nutbusters just curve stomp again? You know, are the Nutbusters really gonna be? I was talking to doing Rise hack L9 turbo boost activated. Oh my god, Taxi Rise gameplay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Taxi also immediately locked that in, and I think that's really hilarious. But are the Nutbusters gonna have this like reign of terror that they've been having this whole time? Because no one expected that either. Like everyone I've spoken to about how the Nutbusters team has just been like how they like literally stomped on the Frostbite tournament. Granted, the Frostbite tournament wasn't really how I have mixed feelings about the Frostbite tournament. Sorry, Dean. It was blind pick, so basically everyone got their one trick. So like Mike got Rengar, and I had played the most miserable game of my entire life, and it was an absolute. It was. I did fine that game. I didn't even do that bad, but like my teammate Zach went like 14. It was just not a good time. Frostbite tournament was not a good representation of everyone's team and like potential and gameplay. But for the Nutbusters, it actually was. The Nutbusters actually curb stomped the entire Frostbite tournament to the point where like when I went against the Nutbusters, it was miserable. When I know Rift Sharks went against the Nutbusters in the Frostbite tournament, it was miserable. Capital M miserable. But I do think it's interesting how far our teams have all come since the Frostbite tournament too, and whether this reign of terror from the New York Nutbusters, the homies, will continue. I do know that as this season progresses, and as honestly Scrim Zone as a server as a whole progresses, I don't know if we're gonna get more relaxed. I would love to say we're gonna get more relaxed, because we do have like a lot of teams encouraging that, like Noam's team, that like Jacob, Silico are on, and they're very like big chill gamers and super fun time, you know. So they're literally called the Meta Busters. Whether they are busting the meta is a very hot debate, but you know, I think is really interesting. So they're definitely encouraging the more for fun energy that I think Scrim Zone kind of needs. But then we also have like sweaty teams like Spectres and Rift Sharks, and I don't know where New York Nutbusters falls on the spectrum of super sweaty. Like, but Andromeda's starting to get sweaty, and it's making me a little nervous. Like we're getting really sweaty really fast. So just because we kind of realized how sweaty everyone else is getting, and we were like, okay, if we want to actually, you know, keep winning and doing well, we need to get sweaty like they are.
Yep.
So I think everyone's rapidly shifting towards the try-hard meta, but I don't know if I personally enjoy that just because I like having fun. You know, I don't want... No, but Andromeda's also very relaxed with, like, how our team is, so, like, I know for a fact that if I go 110, you know, top lane, no one's gonna get mad at me. They're gonna make fun of me and just be like, damn, she really, you're just going in there, huh? And I'm gonna be like, yep. And they're gonna be like, all right, you know, no one's gonna get upset with me. No one's gonna get mad at me. Like, no one's breathing down my neck and telling me what not to do for next game, you know?
Yeah.
Um, I just, Andromeda's super for fun.
Yeah.
Which I really like that energy. And I think all teams should have a good balance of sweaty and for fun.
Yeah.
I think
will
that's
agree.
absolutely
It is a
necessary
game at
to
the
have
end
a
of the
team.
day. I don't
That's
mind like
super.
the more sweaty aspect of it though. Like I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of fun in the competition. Like I've had a lot
Oh
of fun
yeah.
talking shit. When I was playing last season, it was a lot of fun. Like competing versus all of these guys. I am
Surely.
retired. I'm washed up. I'm an old man. My hands can't keep up
No.
anymore.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm
I lo-
curious to see like because I think a lot of the teams have like leveled up, right? Like
Yeah.
I think
No,
New
like
York
literally.
Busters has improved quite a bit as the season has gone on. I think Spectres has like found our footing like a little bit as well.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
absolutely. You guys are definitely like, yeah. Ever since the
and
team formed, you know, everyone's scared of specters. You know.
yeah, I will say I think
It's
Cam
scary.
switching to the jungle is like super good. Like I've loved watching him play as
Oh yeah, Cam is such
him
a fun
as
jungle.
well. Who drafted Ash Varus? New York Nutbusters. They're boring. Yeah, we know. But like Cam has like a really cool champion pool. Like it's pretty unique to him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I think it's cool to see all of these stuff come out. We have the Conquer
Oh my God,
Rise this game.
Rose.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
I
I'm
do
so
think this makes a
excited.
lot of sense. You have like a lot of tanky champions on the side of the Rift Sharks. So
Yeah,
I
I
think it
think
makes a lot
the
of sense here.
conquer was necessary, honestly.
Yeah. Looks like the two poke bot lanes. Dean is playing the hard engage like Tristana and Nautilus. You're just looking to hard slam the lane. Blake also did take the Conqueror on the Swain top. Kindred did opt for the press the attack. I'm kind of surprised by this. I think you can go the Conqueror on the Kindred.
Ooh, they warded already.
Oh, you're already in the game. Hold on.
Oh my God.
My game's not
I
loaded. It's fine.
thought
It's actual playable for Tris not. Yeah.
conqueror.
Give me 1 sec.
Right?
Okay, I've loaded in. What time are you at?
I'm at 1 minute and 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5
5
seconds.
seconds? Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I just I pinged when Nutbusters locked in Rise. I immediately pinged Anne and I said, "Oh my God, the Rise on the Nutbusters," and Anne she just goes, "Glad to be known as the Rise person." Oh my God.
With the right sums in, well, if the Ash with the right
What?
sums in room page,
What
it
is
shouldn't be
right
playable. I
sums
kind
in
of
room page?
agree.
What-
I think it's
What's
probably.
the right sums?
I think you should
I
probably
will-
go Halo Blades into the Nautilus. Like you can get like a lot of auto trades off.
Really?
But the
Okay.
Comet is like fine, kind of. But like if you get all in by the Nautilus, you're probably losing. So
Okay.
we'll have to see.
What does Hong consider Hail of Blades and like Ignite to be the right?
I have no
choice
idea.
path?
Comet Ash is so useless.
It's
Yeah, that's what
useless?
I'm saying.
Okay.
He's definitely arguing for the Halo Blade setup.
Interesting. Okay. If you're gonna just sit there and spam W, I love how mad Hong is.
Yeah, but
I do
like I
really
kind of
think-
agree though. Like Ash does have a lot of base AD, so like getting the
Yeah.
auto trades in with the Halo Blades is like super good. I imagine Rift Sharks
true.
is just waiting to hit level 2 and just try to force the all in here.
Yeah, I know. Isn't Kindred like you just just gank until level 6, right? Gank and you don't gank until level 6, right? I tried to learn Kindred a while ago, but Kindred makes my brain hurt. So.
No, Kindred is like a level 3 gank jungler, and then like you try
Really?
to play for invades. Like you have a lot
Okay.
of 1v1 potential on the Kindred, so
Yeah.
like I imagine
Um,
the bot lane is gonna try to look for a lot of stuff here. Looks like Kindred is looking for the invade on the Maokai. Jonah doesn't have the prio here, but
Blake
looks
also
like the
notably
W coming
does.
out. The phase
Ooh.
rush is coming out here. The PTA is procced. The flash from both junglers, and
Ooh, that was
Jonah does
good
get out
timing
here.
flash. That was really good timing for both junglers because they both flashed at the exact same time, and if they didn't do that,
yeah.
Jonah wouldn't have got out. But
They know where the Kindred is now, though, so that's super
Yeah.
good. Looks like Jonah is just gonna grab this blue buff, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about cringe range top laner
Uh,
with Swain.
Yeah.
Uh, not sure. I would love to see what Blake has to say about that, you know?
Oh, looks like the
Um,
Mark has spawned topside. So
ooh,
Cho'Gath
and
does have the lane prio, but Maokai
they're all going
notably
towards it.
doesn't have smite. Mike does here. It should be pretty free.
Ooh, yeah, he
Looks
got
like
it.
the Q does come out here from the Maokai, but the Cho'Gath is
I
a
don't
little
think
too
Rift
deep
Sharks.
here. Not enough HP,
Yeah,
and it looks like the Kindred does manage to pick up the first kill here.
yeah,
Jonah
no,
is gonna get
absolutely,
double invaded here. The Malphite did have to
yeah,
base, so that's pretty fair.
yeah, that's true. But the Cho'Gath shouldn't have gone in for that because
Yeah.
of how low Jonah was in the first place. They should have just backed off. It's better to live, you know. Do do do. It looks like he's going right back in again. I wonder how that's faring against the Cho'Gath top side. But it looks like Taxi is kind of smacking the Maokai, not the Maokai,
Malphite
the
around a little
Malphite
bit.
up. Same character, same character. Oh, what is this
Oh,
1v1 gonna be like?
wait, Thomas misses, but the Q comes out
Oh,
and does manage to pick up
wow.
Mike here, trying to get the Gromp here.
That Cho'Gath silence is disgusting.
Yeah, looks like the
Like,
bot side mark has come up though, and Kindred should just
yeah.
pass straight for it, going for the second mark. Dean and Tristana, or not Dean, Dean and Eric could
Dean is
rotate
Tristana?
just for it and just like
Yeah,
try to
I think
kill it
they
by
are.
themselves, which is pretty fair.
Because,
They could also look for a play onto the
yeah,
Kindred if they
I
like
think
bush tease
they,
it.
it's good that they really understand how important kindred marks are.
Just looking to walk over and deny it is super good. You don't
Yeah,
mind
'cause-
going down CS as the Maokai in this matchup because you're like the
okay,
scaling tank champion, so you
okay.
don't really care if like your bot lane takes the crab.
Ooh,
Like is
is this
just
gonna
out trading
be?
the
Yeah, Blake
uh
is absolutely despicable range top lane.
yeah, kind of puke, kind of cringe.
Kind of puke.
It's just
Okay.
playing these ranges super well though. It's surprisingly
Yeah,
comfortable on this lane. I'm surprised he's played this before. Kind of
I'm
cringe, but
not.
you know what?
Kind of cringe, but
I
I think
respect it
it's
honestly. It is like a
really
very
good.
niche pick, so I'm surprised they've practiced it that's this much. Ooh, the Kindred is here though. Has the sweeper up, does manage to take the ward. Looks like gold is slightly favoring Rift Sharks. I think the CS advantage bot side is showing here. Looks like
So that's the
Blake
best
does
Swain
ding,
skin.
does hit the level 6. The Crystal Rose, yeah, he's kind of father in this skin, no cap.
He's so father in the skin.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Agrees. And I didn't manage to talk about Jonah's runes, but I think the phase rush is really good for like the Kindred matchup. You can like get in and out with the phase
Yeah,
rush. You don't have to
I see
fight
phase
the
rush a
Kindred here.
lot.
Yeah. Looks
Damn,
like
Blake is just not holding back top lane.
yeah, looks like the dragon is coming out from the side of Rift Sharks here. Jonah does manage to pick it up here using the spot lane and mid lane prio to grab this dragon. Kindred is just gonna pick up their top side though, so see how this
I think
goes.
something that they learned from the last game is I think Mike likes to get dragons early, and so if they beat him to it, you know,
Yeah.
oh, they're immediately pinging the kindred mark, and
Yep.
Mike is already pathing towards it.
Jonah
I think
is straight pathing for it as well.
yeah,
The Malphite could roam for it. Cho'Gath does have prio into the Swain as well, I think, at this point. Swain is looking... Or Bryce does have the first move, though.
ooh, Rise is coming towards. That's not gonna look so good for Jonah.
Is kiting towards it, but Mike is focusing the camp here. I don't know who got it.
Jonah did. Jonah got it.
Oh, Jonah
So
got it?
Kindred,
That's pretty good for the
Jonah,
start.
Kindred has not gotten a single mark. Oh, but that's really, really good to get both their jungler and Malphite's up caught in there.
Yeah, this is just a little bit of mistiming from the side of Rift Sharks, though. Good
I don't think
coordination from not Metal Busters, New York Not Busters here. Just sending everyone there, knowing where people are. So
Absolutely.
I forgot to put on objective timers. Oops.
You're horrible.
True. The worst.
Um, that was really good coordination from New York Nutbusters.
Yep. Just
And there were a
making
whole
sure
3
that
hit.
everyone's there for the mark.
Yeah, they have a 2k gold lead and 3 kill gold lead. Looks like 2. Kindred unfortunately doesn't have any marks, but I don't really think. I think the Varus and Ashe is also such an abusive bot lane that they're gonna have fine time down there.
Yeah,
And
Dean is out
that,
CSing the Varus, though. They
ooh,
recognize the Nautilus threat, so they can't, like, willy-nilly poke for free
yeah,
without getting ultra punished if they don't position correctly. Kindred
true.
is looking for the Cho'Gath here. Maybe. Could
Oh, it
also
looks
be a
like
Herald angle.
is that gonna be a Herald or a gank?
It could be a gank here. The sweeper is coming out. Thomas is walking away, dodges the Cho'Gath W, hits the Q. The E does come out from the Kindred. The
Ooh, does he
PTA,
get
the
out?
hook does come
Oh,
out, and it
that
looks like it
was.
is a free kill for the Kindred here. Super good
I think
gank from Mike here.
I think after last game they are not fucking around.
Mike did get another mark off of that too, because he
Ooh,
marked Thomas
good.
beforehand, so super good. Is on the 3 marks already for the Kindred. Did switch the
Eh.
mark to the Malphite as well, so.
Mm.
Ooh, hook goes a little short on the Nautilus,
Yeah.
so.
If that would have landed though, I don't know if they would have been able to kill him though.
Yeah.
It looks like our two main beefcakes aren't having such a good time.
Yeah.
Mid and top. So again, they're
Cho'Gath
still
is like a little weaker in the early game, and you can kind of see that here. Hasn't gotten any feast
Yeah.
stacks off. Is just like kind of struggling to stay in lane. So
and Rise is being a little abusive.
yeah, but Malphite does have the Lost Chapter, so if they can get like a combo off, then looks like they're meta. I keep wanting to say Meta Busters. The New York
Stop.
Busters is looking for
Absolutely
the
not.
Rift Herald here.
Ooh.
Swain is walking in here solo, but does have 3 people coming over as well. Looks like the Ash Arrow is coming out.
Oh.
Does manage to hit the Cho'Gath here. Maokai does
Yeah, they
manage
just
to hit
need
the
to.
phase rush. The ulti coming out.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
flashes in for the ulti. Doesn't manage to get anything though, and it looks like another kill over to the Rise here.
Thomas keeps going in when
Yeah.
it's a little too late. I think it's just miscoordination, especially
Yeah.
because Thomas is not a regular of
Scrim Zone LOL too.
yeah.
Yeah. Just a little bit of like communication diff, I think. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it's also New York Nutbusters tend to have like telepathic connection basically with each
a
other.
little bit, honestly. It's a little spooky, yeah.
They're like the Last of Us mushrooms. Like they're just like all connected, I think. Like I
Yeah,
see
actually.
playing against them is so bizarre because like how do they all know what they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
That's like the hardest thing about playing with a team, you know?
Yeah, just knowing what everyone wants to do. Looks
Especially
like
the
Rengar,
enemy
or
of
not
solo
the
queue.
Rengar, the Kindred is coming back up topside. Has a little bit of a tent pitched in Blake's lane.
I love the pink chroma. It's so cute.
Yeah. I have the gray chroma on this skin though. I like it a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? I just like pink chromas. I love pink chromas.
That's base. Looks like Dean is just gonna try to go for this dragon here.
Oh, it looks like Zach is getting the kindred mark on the Krugs. Not
Yeah.
Krugs. What? Birds.
Raptors.
Birds.
Looks like Dean is trying to push this mid wave so they can get the dragon here. Jonah is pathing up though, not opting to just start the dragon. Is
Okay.
greeting for the wolves here before the dragon
Maybe?
fight? Honestly, I would have preferred them to just be at the dragon
Yeah,
instead of saplings, but
Because they've put so much effort into being at the dragon, and they understand that importance from like being at the dragon from the first game.
yeah.
Because the first game, New York Nutbusters beat them at every single dragon.
Yeah.
I don't really know
Is
how this
in the
would
pit
be.
though.
The pit
I don't
with-
know about this. The
Oh.
ulti's both whiff though.
I don't think Jonah can get out. Ooh.
Yeah, it does
That was
manage
a
to
really
go
good
in,
knockup, though.
The
Whoa!
ulti coming out does manage to kill the Kindred. Looking for the engage onto the
Oh, it looks like
to
Dean will
the-
get. Nice.
and just manages to pick up 3 here. Super
Ooh.
well played from Dean. Should be
So
a free
it was-
dragon for the side of Rift Sharks
Yeah.
here.
It was absolutely worth it. That
A little
Like-
bit of a 1 for 3, and Thomas does
Yeah.
manage to get solo killed by this Swain, but this matchup's kind of unplayable for him at this point, so I can't really blame him.
it was a little. Jonah was having a little time. He was certainly having a little fun time in
Yeah,
there.
probably could have flashed out after getting the combo off.
I don't
but opts to save his flash instead.
Yeah, that's fair. Because if he serves as a human bait, you know, that's totally good. Because the 1 for 3 is amazing,
Yeah.
especially to set their bot lane ahead.
Yeah, Dean is managing to pick up a lot of farm, a lot of extra
Yeah.
gold in his pocket, and that's where you kind of want your gold to be in this kind of comp.
Absolutely, yeah. It needs to be in the Tristana, because if it's in anyone other hands, you know.
it has a little bit less value.
But Tristana getting like, I wonder, is Tristana gonna first item
Kraken Slayer?
IE
It's probably
or
Kraken
Kraken
Slayer.
Slayer?
It's
Okay.
probably Kraken Slayer into Navori. I've seen a lot of Tristanas going this setup. It gets you like a
Really?
lot of damage. It gives you like perma Q uptime. Your bombs do
Why-
more damage. It's like an
Ooh,
insane
why
setup.
Navori over IE?
CDR
You
gives you
think?
your Q perma uptime. It increases your bomb damage, your R damage, your W damage. It just gives you so much damage. Gives you more cooldowns, which is super valuable on Tristana. Jonah is looking for the Herald here. The arrow coming out, and it looks like
yeah.
PB does snipe that away from the Kindred. That's kind of based of them, and the Herald does
That's
go over
really
to
funny.
New York Nutbusters here.
Okay.
Looks like Zach did go to Luden's Tempest here.
Okay.
Is that what this item's called? Yeah, they
yeah,
changed it to
yeah,
Luden's
Luden's-
Tempest. I'm based
yeah.
like that. You know how it is.
Yeah. What was it before? I forget.
Luden's Echo.
Okay. I just always called it Ludens.
That's fair.
Yeah. But we've got the Roa at 3 stacks, notably. Taxi
Yeah.
is an absolute menace. That's a gank mid, but Malphite
Herald
kinda just
down
has
as
to run
well,
away.
so it looks like the tower
Yeah.
is gonna go away. Unfortunately, this is kind of a dog shit soul. It is the Cloud Soul for the side for this game, so
Yeah.
little bit less team fight value for the Cloud Soul, but it's still decent, honestly. Like,
Reynaso does have the Leandri, so and their Varus has the shield bow. So they've all got their mythics, and so they have really,
Wanna
really
fight.
strong team
Yeah.
fight potential. Yeah, absolutely.
Dean does
Dean,
greet
why are
for
you
the
thinking-
tower, but does manage to
Dean.
get it. That's
Yeah,
kind
he
of
gets-
base of him.
That's so funny though, but he took 2 tower shots for it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jogath is just trying to pick up as much farm as they can. Looks like the
Okay.
Rise does try to take it, but Maokai does smite it away and get out of there. Looks like
That was a good
Kindred
timing
is looking
smite.
here though.
Eric emoting again. God bless.
Eric #1 emoter.
Ooh,
Just like
I
me for
love
real.
it. What's your favorite emote, do you think?
Hold on, let me look at my emote wheel. Actually, I don't have it up. I think I like the Dabbing Penguin.
Oh yeah, it's so funny. I love the angry bee. It's so
Yeah, that
funny.
one's really
And
good too.
then, I also have this one emote. It's Nico pointing and laughing.
Oh, that one's really good. I love that shit.
I've been shitting on people with like every time I get a kill, I just do the stupid Nico emote. It's even better because I'm kind of horrible and I've been playing a lot of Nico top lane.
Okay.
And I
That's
think that's
based.
it's so funny. It's so much fun. It's so fun. I
It
also
looks like
am
Dean
in
has
low elo
gone for
health, so.
the Gale Force just to try to get out of these ranges that the other team has.
Okay. I don't know if
Fair.
that's better than the Kraken Slayer. But I guess the only real tank that they have to fear is Rise.
Yeah, it's fine into the squishier team, honestly. And you have like a lot of front lines, so you can play kind of loose and Gale Force in
Yeah.
and out kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that Varus went Immortal Shield Bow. I don't know how important Shield Bow is to Varus.
I
compared
think it's
to,
good. You want to just be able to try to live these tanks. Gives you like the extra sustain as well with like the lifesteal, so I don't mind it here.
That's true. Yeah, I do think Kraken Slayer, because of how many tanks, so Kindred's going to be really important with that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Varus already has like really good innate tank shreds, so
Yeah,
It's not
we've
the
also
biggest
got
deal.
Eric with the Even Shroud as well.
yeah. Looking for like a
I don't
more
know.
aggressive Nautilus setup, which is fine, honestly.
Yeah. I love Even Shroud. First item for Maokai, Demonic Embrace, not shocking. I wonder what Cho'Gath will build. Probably Heartsteel, right?
Could be. Could also
Okay.
be Joksho, because Joksho is like a little more consistent. Like you already have like
Ooh,
the
that's true.
health scaling with your ulti. Just get
Yeah.
some resistances on top is pretty good. Looks
Yeah.
like Dragon is coming up soon, so Risharks probably want to set up for this as well.
Rise is gonna be so beefy.
Yeah, it has the Roa and the Seraphs completed. Looks like
Yeah.
Risharks does
Ooh.
manage to get this Scuttle Crab,
Is that-
so
Is it Kindred marked?
no,
you know?
it's
Okay.
not. They're after 4 stacks, so it never puts it on the crab anymore.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I forgot.
Oh, hook onto the Varus.
Whoa, that
Dean
was a great
does just
save.
jump in. The
W.
ulti coming out onto the Nautilus. The ignite coming out from Eric does manage to trade. Oh, the flash in from the Kindred and the
Oh,
ulti from Dean
oh.
to save his life. Looks like the
That's my
Malphite
bot
does
lane.
TP in.
That is my bot lane.
Really
I love
is.
them.
Looks like they do manage to get out, but I don't think they'll be able to get this dragon though.
Yeah, absolutely not. They have to cough up that dragon.
Yeah.
But at least they get away with their lives, you know?
Jenna just smites it away. That's kind of base behavior, yeah.
I hate him. They do get away with their lives though, so that's a plus.
Jenna might go for a steal here. Hold on.
Ooh. Oh?
Oh, he gets it! Oh my gosh! It fails to flash over the wall, but it's fine. Base behavior from our jungler here.
Holy shit, he actually got it. That's fucking, oh my god.
The confident blast cone in into the
Oh my god.
spike
Oh!
steal. Thomas does live with
get
the
away.
flash.
I'm
Blake
surprised
did
he
burn
didn't
the ulti
burn.
too.
Yeah.
Dean does get this fat wave as well, so it's kind of big for him. Eric does have an
wave.
ankle here, but looks like he is spotted out
Cool.
on the ward.
Cho'Gath did get the Jack show.
Yep. Pretty standard stuff.
Looks like Rise is just shoving bot as much as possible.
Yep. Taxi is accruing himself a nice healthy gold lead here.
Oh boy.
CS lead as well, so.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent gold lead, but they still this game feels pretty even despite it being 5-10. You know.
Yeah. Gold lead is for sure in the favor of
Absolutely.
New York
Ooh.
Nutbusters. The ulti coming out from the Ashe does get
Oh, that
hit
was a-
by the Nautilus. Dean is looking to
Yeah.
like kite out with the autos. They'll pull to block
Whoa.
the ulti, and looks like Riftstrikes is
Oh.
going to go down, but they do manage to pick up the Ashe in response. Shutdown
Yeah.
onto Dean and double shutdown onto the Swain and everyone else.
I
The
don't
ulti
know.
coming out from the Rise looks like Cho'Gath does try to follow up, but the Rise ult does come out here. And he does manage to get away. Looks like New York Nutbusters are starting the Baron here, though.
Ooh.
Jonah is here to try to contest with like the saplings. It looks like they will have to get off of this.
Okay.
Ulti
got
come
off
out,
pretty
did come out from the Malphite, so I don't know if he has the damage to kill this Rise here.
I doubt it.
Yep. Mike is opting for the Wit's End as well on the Kindred, just try to sustain out all these magic damage threats on the side of
Varus
Rift
is gonna get
has
rage
no
blade.
fear of the Tristana damage as well, so.
Yeah.
They are all, almost on soul point for Rift Shark, so we'll have to see if that comes into the factor of the game at all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
Just like, yeah, a little tired, bro.
A little tired. A little sleepy.
A little EP, you know.
A little eepy. I have to finish my philosophy discussion. After this, I just remembered.
That's crazy.
Big
Yeah.
philosopher, you know what I mean?
Yeah, looks like Rift Strikes is just setting up vision on Dragon's side. Really trying to get this soul. Looks like there could be a fight brewing here in the
Ooh.
bot side jungle here. Hook coming out. Goes swing and a miss, yeah. Swain is here as well. Maokai isn't here, but could rotate over really quick. Looks
Yeah,
like
he's
Jonah
rotating
is
after.
going for the Radiant Virtue second item after the Demonic.
Horrible.
True. Kinda ugly.
Kinda
Not very
ugly.
cash money.
Blake and Taxi also haven't died yet. They're both bounty, and Taxi is at 10 stacks. So
Also, opting for the Warden's Mail second after the
ooh, yeah.
Seraphs. This should help them live into Dean and be like kind of a tankier champion for the side of the Nutbusters here.
True.
Plus with the Conqueror, you can get like a lot of DPS out on the
Oh,
Rise
yeah.
here. So.
That is true. The Rise is definitely, I think, probably the scariest thing with Blake standing right behind, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Looks like Jonah
Looks like-
is trying to get vision onto the Baron. New York Nutbusters doesn't have any vision on the Baron though, so.
sus.
True.
Dragon up soon?
Yeah, could definitely
Like they're Dean's back in and then gonna head over. Yeah, they all
to
need
the
to start.
dragon. Honestly, one team could have snuck the Baron if they knew there was no vision on it, but looks like neither team's
That's
gonna offer
true.
that. They're just gonna fist fight for the dragon here, which is fine, honestly.
Yeah. I wonder what's gonna happen if they get Prio over Rift Sharks. I wonder if they'll freak out about Jonah trying to steal again.
The TP is coming out from the Swain here, just to be here at this objective first.
Oh boy.
Looks like Taxi is also taking the bot side. They're just looking for the straight fight here. The Rise
I love
does
how
have the
they.
angle here, but the 3 tanks could look out for the Rise here.
I love how.
Oh, the silence does
they-
come out. The TP has been cancelled.
Whoa.
Looks like the Ash arrow is coming out. Does go wide, and it looks like it could be a pick onto the Rise here. Tristana is just able to clean it up, and it looks like
Oh,
the
Jonah
ulti
gets that
comes out.
bounty. Good hook and oh boy.
The Swain does get live here. It looks like Dean is trying to kill off the jungler here, but it looks like there's not enough damage from the side of Rift Sharks, and
Ooh.
it's a 3-for-1 on the side of Nutbusters, and they should be
See,
able to pick up
that's-
this Cloud Dragon here.
Yeah. That's the thing about
Yeah,
the
super
Rift
good
Shark
Kindred
comp
ult,
is
though.
that. Yeah, that was a really good Kindred ult, and I think Jonah stepped out of it at the last minute, so I think
Yeah.
that's why.
Super
Yeah.
unfortunate. Swain ult also really good here. Like,
Yeah.
draining off
oh my
all of
God.
these tanks is so valuable. Like, they have no damage to kill him. It's literally all on Dean. Honestly, I don't think I'd mind like a Runaan's purchase here from Dean, just to like try to hit as many people as possible.
That's true. Yeah, I actually don't think I'd mind a Runaan's either because it's literally just 4 beefcakes and then Dean. So it's just I think
You just need to do
the
as much
Ash
damage
ult.
as possible. Looks like the Cho'Gath
Yeah.
is getting caught once again.
I
And
don't
it
think they
looks
can
like
do enough damage, you know?
oh my gosh, the flash
Oh,
ulti
whoa.
on top of the Ash here does manage to pick up 1-for-1. I think that's the best case scenario though, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think Thomas could have been able to do anything else because he just keeps getting closed on like that, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, like, I also think Dean should not be trying to go for this IE. I think it's... So, like, the math on it, I think I saw on Twitter, is, like, IE does more damage at 6 items, full build, like, level 18. But, like, at every other stage in the game, Navori just does more damage on Tristana than the IE. So,
That's true. I can that makes sense.
because it like
I-
it amps your E damage, it gives your Q perma uptime. Like the CDR is actually super valuable on Trist, so I don't really like this IE rush, especially since you need to do more DPS on this setup.
True.
We'll have to see. Neither team has really been willing to start up this Baron though, which I don't blame them
Yeah.
at all. Like it's a super risky thing. Dean is
Oh,
constantly
what?
getting his jump cancelled by the Swain here. It looks like the Ash arrow did whiff, so
He did Gale Force, so that is kind of necessary. I
yeah.
think Gale Force is good. The thing is with these the Beefcake team and comp, they don't output enough damage, you know?
Yeah, maybe Dean should have gone for the Kraken Slayer as well, just for DPS purposes. Like the Gale
Yeah.
Force is nice to get out of like their guaranteed CC, but or like just like play
Yeah,
ranges a
especially
bit better. But you need the DPS on a comp like this. So
against the Swain, which granted if he didn't have the Gale Force just a second ago when Blake was poking him out, he would have just died there to Blake, like without any hesitation.
oh, the
But-
ulti coming
Ooh,
out from the Malphite
that
here
was the
does manage
big
to pick up
splash
the Ash here, and then a kill also going out onto the Varus here.
Oh,
like-
Eric walking away maybe? Oh god.
Dean is looking for this fight, but
Oh,
picking
I
up a
don't-
2
ooh.
2 for 2 here isn't bad. It
Yeah.
looks like the Nautilus is
But
gonna
it
get
sucks-
collapsed on for, so it is a 2 for 3.
2 for 3.
But Dean is still up, and so is the Malphite. So, oh,
They could-
Mike fails the Q over the wall. Looks like they are starting the Nash though, and Rift Sharks
Yeah.
does not know about it. They are
No, they
pinging
do.
it though.
Yeah, I don't think they can do anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ulti coming out from
Oh.
the Ash. Oh my lord, and it looks
Oh
like
no,
there's
that
another
is
kill
not
here.
good. Oh yeah. That
Yeah, it did start
yeah,
out decently for the side of Rift Sharks though, managing to get 2
Ooh.
for 1 on the 2 for 2 on the side of Rift Sharks, with a really good Malphite ult from Zach, but just unable
I
to
just-
close it out the back end of the fight.
I think if I could change something about the Rift Sharks comp, I don't think Cho'Gath was the move.
Yeah, I think the double flex is like sneaky, but like maybe like
Yeah.
a top lane carry is like way better here in every way. I think you just have to risk blind picking a carry here.
Yeah. Because the Cho'Gath is just serving its purpose as a beefcake, which kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think maybe a different pick in the mid lane might have been better just to like keep the Cho'Gath safety net. But like
That's
maybe
true.
something with
Yeah,
like a little more range in the mid lane.
that's true. Again, just 4 beefcakes standing behind
Yeah, if it was like a
any champion.
Tristana, like another champion and 3 beefcakes, I think their comp feels a lot better. But
Yeah, that's true. But I really like the high damage Jean and Eric beefcake.
yeah, that's a really good setup. Looks like the Tristana does have the
Ooh.
pickaxe and components for IE, so I also think someone should probably build anti-heal into the Swain. But
No, absolutely they should. Um,
oh, it looks like Mike did opt for the Black Cleaver third here,
yeah, I
so
did
more of a
do that.
Bruiser Kindred setup here. Looks like
Okay.
Dean did base, so they do kind of want to give this dragon. I think the line might
Yeah,
be for Jonah to try to steal it, but looks like he does
I
have
don't
the
know if they're
IE, so
gonna.
he is decently
I don't know.
strong.
I don't know if they're gonna let that slide again. Dean does
Yeah,
get there in time.
yeah. Looks like the Maokai is just putting down these saplings, trying to poke them out a little bit.
Oh, Kindred just kiting.
Yeah, I think Jonah just needs to throw the ult and they just need to go. Looks
Yeah,
like
I
the
think
Q
so.
is
Oh,
coming out. The
are
ulti
they
does coming
backing
out.
off? Are they backing off or bush
Looks like
choosing?
the Ashe
Okay.
ult does come out. Does manage to hit Dean here.
Oh, the
The ulti
Malphite
coming out.
airborne
Ulti
Kindred
does go
ult.
into the Kindred ulti, but they do manage to pick up 2 here. The carries are kind of down, but the Swain is
Oh.
huge here.
No, I just they're not focusing.
The
I mean they
Malphite does
can't
go
really.
down here.
Yeah, no, Blake is just way too much of a menace. He has way
Yeah.
too much health, and his Seraph's Embrace pop too. It's kind of. Can they do
Yeah,
it
I
by
just think Dean
themselves?
getting hit by the Ashe was like super bad there. Everything else in that fight went decently though. Looks like
Yeah, it
Jonah
looks
is
like
just gonna try to stay here, try to get this steal off potentially. Ulti coming out from the Ashe,
oh,
but they are playing on the
great
bush here.
apple.
The Maokai Q does come down, the sapling does come out here. The Swain doesn't have ulti though. It does manage to Q over the or W
Yeah,
over the abilities, but looks like they
I don't
still do
know
manage to
if
pick it
it.
up here.
I don't know if it would have been better for him to keep trying to run like that, or if it would have been better just for him to turn around. Dragon is up, but unfortunately Jonah did get picked there while they get to back. But
Wait, Cho'Gath does TP here though.
ooh,
Double TP coming out. They could just try to sneak this. They do have the Cho'Gath ulti here. This is really could be big for the side of Rift Sharks. Just try to force it out here.
okay.
They're gonna try to
Or they
get the
have
Cho'Gath smite off here.
smite.
The ulti coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Kindred
Nah.
ult does manage to take it, but looks like
Yeah.
they do manage to get the Varus here. Dean is still alive. Looking for the Kindred here. Does manage to pick up 2. And it looks like both the tanks will just try to flash out. Looks like the ulti does come out from the side of the Nutbusters. Thomas does try to block it off so that Eric can get away. It could just be a
Oh.
Baron call, but Eric might still get caught here.
Does Eric
Oh,
get caught here? I don't
nope.
think so. No,
Just
he's
Q's out
good.
at the tower. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
The Cho'Gath did get CC'd, so you couldn't really get the ulti off. Really unfortunate, but good effort from the
Yeah.
side of Sharks IMO. Looks like both
Uh,
tanks are opting for the uh, Force of Nature here, and it looks like Dean is going to be the one building heal cut. I do think it's fine for ADCs to build the heal cut nowadays, because how
Mortal
good
Reminder.
Last Wish Mortal Reminder is now with like the
Yeah.
giving armor pen. Although I do kind of, once again, you're like making the one DPS champion on your team build the less useful armor pen item.
Yeah, that's not super good. I think the tanks might be building.
Yeah, I think honestly, like one of Eric did also get the Thornmail, so it's like that's also pretty
Yeah.
good. So I think
Agreed.
also like Maokai is like pretty good on building like Morello or like the Malphite could as well.
Oh, true.
But I think it's like fine, honestly. Swain almost gets the blue. Jonah does have to smite
Ooh,
it. Jonah
Jonah.
does walk into the 3 of them here.
Not
The
in a
ulti
good
coming
spot.
out.
Oh boy.
The Q does come out. The flash into the Q from the Swain. They do get knocked up here. Swain's looking for it, but Dean does manage to W out with the input buffer. Looks like your strikes just trade 1 for 1 here, or 1 for 0.
One
And
for
just to get
zero,
out
yeah.
here.
I mean, he is low health, but he just has so much heal.
Yeah.
His Seraph did pop again though. Um,
Rift is making me lose my voice though. I need to get more water, bro.
This is like a teeth chattering, you know?
Yeah,
Like
there's
this
like
is,
a lot of potential here. Looks like the Baron
I
is the call from the side of the New York Nutbusters.
yeah,
Uh,
this game is making me nervous. That's what it is. It's making me
yeah.
nervous.
I don't think they spotted it out though, but Cho'Gath is here. Does manage to hit the rise on it. The Ash Arrow does come
Ooh,
out.
Ash
Does hit
Open.
someone because we see the comet going over, but I don't think that anything happens off of it. And it looks like
Yeah, I
another
don't think they
Baron
can do
secured for the
anything.
side of the New York Nutbusters here.
Uh, they just got a turtle down, I think. Top is going towards them, but the bot wave is good. They don't need to worry about that. But
Oh?
ooh, the waves for top and bot.
Welka
You know?
did manage to pick up the Force of Nature. So
Okay.
this
That
little
could-
tankier into the Swain. Swain is going for the Void Staff here though, so they should be ripping apart these tanks. I
it's-
really do like New York Nutbusters Exodia pick on the R5 though. The Swain is super good here. I do really like it. I'd
Yeah,
like
the
to highlight
Swain.
it.
The Swain is absolutely a menace, and also he notably hasn't even died.
Yeah.
You know, Blake is terrifying into this comp, and especially with the Rise right behind. Like they're both the
Yeah.
Taxi's Rise and Blake Swain top with the double burn. Seraph's Embraces Rowlies too is just, and I think he's going probably what Void Staff next.
Yeah, just
Kinda.
to like rip apart these tanks a little bit faster.
Yeah, these are. It's getting a little scary, you know.
Yeah. I think the
It's
problem
getting
for the side
scary.
of Nutbusters though is like your two like squishy champions, the Varus and the Ash, just get ripped apart by this Malphite. The Malphite clicks
That's
two
true.
buttons and they die immediately.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
true. It's
a
kinda
bit of a
stuck.
balancing act for Nutbusters to try to keep this Swain alive while like kiting out the Tristana kind of thing.
We got another Cloud Drake up, and it's gonna be. Maybe they might go for a steal angle just because the Nutbusters are already right there, right up in their faces like they were the first game.
Yeah. Looks like the level lead is almost evening out though. Like the Kindred is a little
Okay.
bit ahead of the Maokai, but once Maokai hits 16, I feel like it's like decent here.
Yeah, the goal lead still is huge though, and the
Yeah.
kill difference is kind of scary. Make me nervous, but I can see this completely flipping just because of their comp potential. The
Yeah.
teammate.
Maokai should just be poking out with the saplings. Half, almost like quarter of the Varus's HP already gone.
Oh boy.
Like he's getting poked out a little bit by the long range CC options from the Rift Sharks here. The Varus keeps eating these saplings, which is
No,
an interesting
not
choice
good.
for who wants to eat these. Blake chooses to eat that one. We're
Yeah.
gonna sit here and play a
Good.
mini game. Who eats which sapling, bro?
That's so true. Is he gonna try to eat them over the wall? Yeah, he is.
Looks like it.
Oh.
Cho'Gath does manage to hit here. Another blue ward coming out. They're just fishing for this engage here.
Oh boy.
Oh, the Asher are coming out. But it's a hit. The
Oh.
Cho'Gath is CC'd up. The ulti coming out.
Oh.
The Malphite immediately eviscerates the fucking
No more
Varus,
Varus,
but looks
yeah.
like the Swain is just huge and tears apart this Tristana here.
Oh boy. Yeah. They need to get out of there. I think. Yeah, Jonah can't do anything. He's just kind of stuck in there, just slowly burning away to the old. I love Swain. I love
Yeah.
Swain. Yeah, and Blake is doing a great job of just zoning them off completely, while Mike is taking Jonah's jungle.
Not much really you can do here. The Malphite
So
is doing their
Dragon-
job of assassinating the Varus, but
Oh yeah, dragons are even now.
yeah. And it looks like New York Nutbusters could just go for an end here. Not a lot of wave
Yeah,
clear
cool.
from the side of the
And
Rift
plus,
Sharks here.
Thomas is already all the way up there. Ooh.
Looks like they
Are
just
they
choose to
gonna
drop
end?
the inhibs instead, and
And they're
looks like
backing
it's
off,
not
yeah.
another. No, it's not an end angle here, so
Okay. Fight does have decent wave clear, you know.
yeah. Malphite is opting for a Bansheesville here. That's interesting. Not sure why. I feel like the Zanyas might be a little bit better. You get your full combo off and then buy more time with the hourglass.
Rise got the Force of Nature, so does Cho'Gath now too.
Yeah.
Um,
Dean does manage to finish off the Mortal Reminder here though, so.
okay. Again, not. I would prefer to see it on someone else, you know?
Yeah, you just need more DPS. And Dean's like also like, I think he's playing these fights a little incorrectly as well. Eric does manage to get hit by the ulti, and it looks like they are just gonna hold him still for that till the end of time.
Ooh.
And it looks like it
Yeah,
should just be a Baron call from the side of New York Nutbusters. So
absolutely. Baron's about to be up. Malphite's on bot lane, needs to come up there immediately.
looks like the
Um,
Maokai is getting caught by the Kindred here. The flash coming out,
oh
the Q
boy.
coming out, and it looks like this should just be
Rise
the end
TP.
angle here.
Rise TP. Yeah, they're gonna end, aren't they? I'd be shocked if they didn't.
Yeah. Oh, but the Malphite is basing. They might go for the Baron instead of the end here.
Yeah, they're just gonna Baron and run it down mid with their naked mid.
Yep. That
New York
is super
Nutbusters
fair.
is showing no mercy. It's really interesting how they went from like first game was pretty like clean and like there wasn't as many kills, you know. This game has a lot of kills. It had like a lot of like drawbacks, you know.
Yeah, this is a
Um,
lot more back and forth. The Baron is
yeah,
just really
absolutely.
quickly cleaned up.
Yeah, with the Kindred and the Ash, you know, Varus, it's also quick. Are they backing or are they gonna just run it down mid? I wonder.
No, they should just run it down mid. Looks like an ulti coming out from the Ash here. And it
Okay.
looks like the Malphite is
Ooh.
picked off here.
Yeah, absolutely. Rise just does so much damage. Whoa. Oh my
Yeah.
god, Taxi. Also, notably, Anne said it's good if enemy comp is such that you can get away with it
And
about
this is
Conqueror
definitely
Rise.
a comp
This
you can get
is
away with
definitely.
it.
Yeah, Anne said you usually can't get away with it, but this is absolutely a comp that Conqueror Rise kind of thrives on. Plus, with the Frozen Heart, you know, it's just kind of nasty.
Yeah, they're kind of unkillable here. And it looks like New York
Yeah.
Offbusters is just going to try to walk into their base with these Baron minions.
Um, Plus with the Kindred 11-4 with the Hydra.
Titanic Hydra,
The
okay.
Titanic Hydra. I don't know if I would have preferred a Ravenous.
No, I think Titanic's fine. You just kind of want to be a little tankier so you don't die to the Malphite immediately.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely. um, yeah, they're making sure all their lanes are pushed out for Rift Sharks, but the New York Nutbusters are back again. I think this is gonna be continuing a reign of terror, but it definitely is interesting because how was the Spectres game with
Red
New
Sharks,
York
it was about the
Nutbusters?
same. They had a really close game, or we lost game 1 and then we brought it back game 2 and then had a really close game 3. So I think it's like kind of
Okay.
similar to this, but we were on the opposite side. We were like the Nutbusters here, so for game 3.
Yeah. That's what I figured. Um, I was wondering how
Yeah, and it looks like they're just gonna methodically end the game here.
yeah,
I will say I think
with the
MVP
Ashe
definitely should go to Blake here.
Oh my
For
god,
sure,
yeah,
1v9
Blake didn't even
performance from
die.
Blake, so.
He didn't even die at all, and he's trying to get them out of base instead. Oh my god, you hungry, hungry little bastard, Blake.
Alright, and it looks like it is a win for the New York Nutbusters, continuing their undefeated streak. We love to see it. Alright, do you want to do an interview? Do you have any questions for any of the cuties on New York Nutbusters? We can recruit Blake for this one.
I would love to talk to Blake about what exactly that was.
Yeah.
New York Nutbusters, absolutely.
Alright, well, we'll grab Blake then. Hold on.
Alright. Get in here, little guy. Not the GIF.
Dude, I love doing gifts to summon people. This shit's my favorite.
Oh my god.
I love Blake.
Hello,
Insane
Blake.
game 3, by the way. Super well performance.
Wow.
One thing. Do people just not like Al? Has Al been mean to somebody? Do I not
Wait,
has
who?
What?
like very mean things?
To who?
So Alex,
Apparently Rift Sharks. Did you see how many times he got Malphite ulted?
it's because he's
That's
the
true. He's the
because
ADC, bro.
Like
He's
there is
the
a
ADC,
there
bro.
there is. By the way, today I learned staying passive only stacks up to 100.
Huh?
okay.
It only
Swain's
stacks
pass-
up to 100. Doesn't go above 100.
Oh,
Really?
really? There's a
I
cap.
thought it
not.
went up. There's a
No.
cap.
I will
Huh.
say, I think, was it your call for the Swain pick? Because it's kind of like
I said like,
based.
hey Taxi, you want something like tanky here, tank shreddy, like something that can just drain tank.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, Rise or Swain, and then he was like, I like Rise.
Okay.
No, I gotta do the Taxi voice. I like Rise. So,
Oh my God.
and then I was like, okay, let me just grab Rise, which is a really good pick. And I see two more tanks, and I'm like, man, I'm not gonna go AD in the Malphite.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was in a Malphite at the time instead of Cho'Gath. And then I was like, wait a minute, why not I just go to Swain?
Yeah, I think it was a really smart pick. Picking
absolutely.
Swain into all these melee champions really netted you guys a lot of kills.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were you and Taxi were the absolute backbone. Also, I think it's because the Ash, PB and Alex were the only ones they could kill. You know, the thing is with the 4 beefcakes and Dean standing behind them, the hardest part was the damage output. So the only one that they could successfully all put their damage out was
guess,
to the
but,
bot
like,
lane.
I
You
don't
got
know, I feel like they could have Malphite ulted somebody else.
You were a
come on.
flying beefcake. I don't think they could have there because the
Yeah,
bot
but,
lane
like,
was a guaranteed
least-
kill.
At least
You know?
try to kill
Okay,
me. Like,
do
come
you-
on.
hold on.
No, you're Swain, dude.
I got ignored like the entire time.
But double burn, yeah.
Matt
Which
was the
was
one
kind
who
of the problem.
suggested Rise. True.
No, Matt
Um,
was the one who suggested Swain after we picked Rise. I suggested Swain and Rise, and then I think Matt was
Okay.
like, Rise is probably better.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Do you have any thoughts on like the itemization in this game? I have a lot
Hold
of
on, I'd
questions.
have to pull
on
it back
the-
up. So
I have
first
it. Hold
up-
on, here. I have it.
Also, I'd like to say how you've become everything you hate. I see your blue ward. I see your range top laner.
Oh wait,
True.
hey, when have I ever shed on range top laners? B, I said the blue word thing is a joke. You can call me out for playing Maokai, but
Oh my god.
anyways, so hold on, itemization. Let's take a look, Ski.
Blake is trying to take all the
Okay,
credit, SMH.
So number one, you know you're either fighting Rise or Swain as the Cho'Gath in the top lane. Why are you going grass?
Agreed.
You're not gonna fucking proc grasp on me. Like I walked up, he probably got a few grasp procs, but like I got them. Like just go spellbook.
No,
Okay,
you were
I agree.
absolutely despicable.
You a
up there.
spellbook there. Itemization. Evan Shroud's the worst mythic in the game. Don't ever go lock it.
Yeah, agreed.
Like Locket would have made the Trist and everybody else so much tankier. Mouth like it's like the
I think
fucking
Locket-
like effective scaling with the Locket armor and all that. So it's really
Yeah.
really good.
Locket was better.
My team itemized perfectly, no flaws there whatsoever.
This
Everybody
kid
did
in
play
itemization
perfectly.
is bad, bro. Don't lie to me, bro. I
Huh?
don't think you should go PTA into this comp, but that's a different conversation, I think.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. Maybe you should just go and call it quit. I think it seemed like it put in work, especially in the early game. It like
Was
was
the-
definitely the thing that facilitated a bunch of the kills.
The Kindred did kind of need to serve as this is the Korean build
No,
trust.
the build makes sense. I think if you're doing this build, though, you probably should want the Conqueror, though, no? Like, this build does so
Yeah,
much better with the
especially-
Conqueror.
I think I agree because of how beefy the Kindred ended up being because
like
the Black
Conqueror.
Beaver.
You know what? As the classic pro player example, always play off feel, never play off math. So true, man. So based.
Okay.
You
But I
can't snowball without PTA.
PTA. You definitely can. What do you
think you
mean? You
can,
stack
yeah.
Conqueror
I think
so
it helped.
fast
I think
with
it really
Kindred.
facilitated the early game.
Oh, Taxi definitely took the Conqueror for him. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if Taxi heard about I asked Anne, the resident Rise person, where she literally said, glad to be known as the Rise person, where Anne said, it's good if enemy comp is such that you can get away with it, and this was absolutely just such a, like, the Rise was an absolute menace the whole
Along
game.
with that, the higher like that Conqueror obviously gives you a lot of adaptive damage. Like is it like 40 AP late game? I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
But obviously it gives you a lot of damage, so you can, as a champion like Rise, itemize more tanky without losing a whole ton of damage, especially into
Yeah.
these beefier team comps.
Do you have any thoughts on this Tristana build? I thought it was kind of bad, or like when I was talking about it on stream. Versus your comp.
I think it has its purpose because you're dodging a lot of stuff. You want to dodge the Swainy, the Ashar, and the
Yeah. Our
Plus-
main our main concerns were the Gale Force versus Kraken Slayer and the existence of the Mortal Reminder, and also Navori
So
IE.
so you don't need Kraken here because they're not gonna stack armor. Look at your team comp. You're the
Yeah,
LAP.
but
They're not
like
gonna stack
you
armor.
don't build it to stack armor. You do it for DPS, right? And you're like the only DPS on like 4 tanks.
I do understand that, but also if your Tristana's hit with the Varus ulti, she's dead. So I can also
True.
understand like you can't
Yeah.
DPS when you're dead, you know.
Yeah,
you
like
have the
that Gale Force
cleanse.
did save her
could take
bot lane
cleanse here,
against
no?
you. Yeah.
Because like cleanse has
Yes,
a lot of value versus the Varus and the Ashe, yeah.
Yeah, the Triss just ate a
And
lot
the
of
Rise.
the Triss just ate a lot of ultis. I don't know why it didn't
Yeah.
go cleanse.
I feel like the
That's
cleanse might have been better. I think Kraken could have like helped your team with the DPS portion, which you're really lacking. I think I've talked to Rex about Tristana itemization. I know you hate Rex for his itemization takes, but I think
Ghost Collector.
it's okay.
I won't say anything. I won't say anything.
I think the
Oh my God.
Navori does. I think mathematically the Navori has better DPS numbers, but that's a different conversation as well.
I have no idea.
That's like ADC itemization. You don't pay attention. to
Also,
that, but
was it? Also, in this case, I guess not in this case. Never mind. If the Tristana was like on our team fighting the tanks, you always go LDR or your Mortal Reminder second instead of the IE because it will do more damage.
yeah.
But I don't know
That's
what path
true.
Dean went.
Yeah,
Um,
it was the IE third.
Oh,
with
I
the-
wanted to talk about Game 2 draft. Is there like what was the thought process behind the Lee Sin pick? Was it just ego for fun or what?
Mike was like, I have no idea what the hell I can pick into Udyr.
Ah, okay.
You got
I'm
any
surprised
comments on
you
that
didn't
one, buddy?
go for
Hold
the
up, I'll let
Elise.
you comment there.
I'm surprised he
he-
didn't go for the Elise. The Elise is a decent matchup, and I thought he played it. No.
Mike hates. Well, Mike doesn't hate Elise, but he doesn't like think Elise is very good. I don't like having Elise on my team. I don't think Elise in five
Wait,
is good.
really?
Pro play lies.
Really?
Pro
Why?
play lies.
Pro play lies? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think Elise is
Listen,
fine.
look,
Number
look.
one, this isn't pro play, and like number two, I think Elise does way better into
What do you
the.
mean? It said in the title, $7 million contract.
She's also
So
hot.
true, so true. All right. Anything about anything else that you want to talk about before we take off here?
Don't pick a Lowy, kids.
True.
Oh my god.
True. Base. Anything else for the other teams in this season?
We won.
Okay. Sure. You're getting wiped by Spectres next time, but sure. Understandable. All right.
What are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop Rexen? Ooh, he's gonna build collector.
I'm gonna
against
sub
you.
in, bro. I'm subbing in. Don't worry.
Oh,
Anyways,
wait, really?
Yeah.
But you're on the bench.
no, I can play. I can play. Trust
Play
me.
top versus me. Play top
for
versus
sure.
me.
For sure, I'll
I
play
thought
top
you were
versus you. For sure.
retired.
Yeah, I'll go
oh
Ivory.
boy.
All right, but we'll call it quits here. Really fun stream. Good times from everyone. Really well played from both sides. See you next time when we do the next games, TM. All right.